We'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Gangster Chronicles podcast. It's your boy Bigg Steele along with
Jill.
You know, I think we got something going right now. Last week we had the homie X-Rated on, and he did time behind his lyrics in this song.
Right.
He did a lot of time, behind, a pistol on the album cover and lyrics.
Yeah.
Really no other type of evidence.
Yeah. Foul.
And this week we got the homie from SD, Tiny Do,
Yes, sir.
in the building.
Yes, sir. It's an honor, man. Pleasure.
Yes,
to
indeed.
have you,
Yes,
brother.
indeed.
I'm telling you, man, super honored, man.
For sure.
Be in the midst of legends, bro. This is dope, man. Especially from a nigga from Dago.
I don't know about legends plural.
Man,
but
legends.
yeah,
You was a legend too, bro.
I feel you, though.
This
Hey,
nigga ain't no goddamn legend.
That's big bro, man.
Goddamn fucking Malibu's most wanted ass nigga.
My God.
Nah, but yeah, a lot of people, when it comes to hip hop in the West Coast and shit, a lot of people tend to try to forget about San Diego, but we got a lot of motherfucking, we got a lot of hoods and a lot of hood motherfucking representation and a lot of hood anthems, man.
Definitely.
Most
definitely.
Niggas is the, they the cousins and the relatives still, man.
Exactly.
You feel me, down that way.
And San Diego probably got
ain't
the
no
most.
motherfucking difference, man.
You know what I
They
tell-
know what it is,
I
shit.
actually told the homie Glasses this one day. Because you got gangster rappers, then you got gangster rappers.
Oh yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told him, I said, San Diego probably got more gangster rappers than
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah,
else.
niggas, yeah.
The dudes like the Big June dude,
Yeah,
and
Big
dudes like
A lot
that,
of they
man.
shit ain't commercialized, as you know what I'm saying. A lot of they shit is underground, so to speak. I consider myself underground, so a lot of they shit is still on that aspect.
Most definitely.
A lot of us didn't get too commercialized by hip hop. Even though we probably wanted to hit that status, I think we had too much pride in our representation of the streets in our neighborhoods for us to turn,
All the way.
too fucking commercialized in me. Cause I never gave a fuck about, hitting MTVs or being on the radio every day and shit like that. And motherfuckers used to be like, man, you make radio songs. I'm like, I don't aim my music towards the radio. You feel me?
Real something.
And a lot of niggas used to be, yeah, but you could do this and you can do that, and you probably, and I just felt like, I want to keep the integrity of where I was representing or where the streets, because like I used to tell niggas, man, I don't know what niggas is all happy for. Shit, niggas making all this happy fucking music, it's enough of them. Nigga, it's real struggles in these streets, real talk. You feel me? So
Yeah, a lot of struggles going on.
definitely.
Seriously.
So that's what that's what San Diego is to me when I think of artists. Shout out to my nigga Mitchie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked with Mitchie a few times
Shout out to Big Bro.
on a couple of projects of mine.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Mixie, shout out to homie J.O.
Shout out Jail Felly.
Oh, that definitely.
The
And
homies,
and
yeah.
all the homies down. Like I said, it's a few down there. Like my man, and it's a few out there trying to get their,
Yeah. We working, man.
niggas is working. There you go.
Yeah,
They're
we
official.
definitely working,
Yeah,
trying to
yes
get working
indeed.
where it's supposed to be.
So, speaking of Mixie, you from Lincoln Park, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Section.
And I want to jump right into it, man, because you got one of those stories. I like having people on that got stories.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
stories
Oh, definitely.
that can give some game to the people out there and just expose people to what's really going on in the streets. And just to reiterate what Eiht said, this ain't one of those happy shows. This ain't one of those gossiping shows.
Gangster Chronicles.
You're not going to get none of that over here. You're going to get real life stuff
real life
that's going to
stuff.
be able to help you survive.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we don't try to. Oh man, let's go get motherfucking
Yeah.
on here, and let's go get
yeah, the other shit that's going
we
on.
try to deal with niggas who were still, like I say, still in the struggle as far as whatever it is,
But most definitely, yeah.
whether it's your pride kicking in because you from a section or a neighborhood, or whether you don't want to bend over backwards or bend over frontwards, so to speak, for niggas to try to conform to that other side of hip hop. So you just stay in your lane, man. Fuck that.
Especially in your case, man, 2014, right?
Yeah. Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, 2014. That was the crazy part about it.
I know the story, but I want you to pretend like, you know, we don't know nothing. We gonna take
most
everybody
definitely.
out there through what really went on.
Yeah.
Did they just run up in y'all section and just start snatching you and the homies up?
So I mean, basically, so what they did was, right, okay, so they came out with this penal code that was
125?
It was 182.5.
182,
It was packaged up
182.5.
under it was a proposition that was packaged up under in Proposition 21.
Okay.
So it was a voter initiative. They voted it in, but they didn't tell people what was actually in it. You know what I'm saying? So they had this thing on the books forever, and it was crazy, right? Because when I was about, I'm gonna say I was probably like 16, 15, 16. I'm in the hood, sliding on the bike, get pulled over by the police, like regular shit. You know how they do it, you know,
Right.
cuff you up, put you on the ground, you know what I mean, cross your legs and all this shit. And he told me, he was like, man, he was like, yeah, he was laughing. Like yeah, we gonna let you go right now. But yeah, pretty soon, we coming to snatch your whole hood up, right? And they flew over my head. I'm like, what the hell is this nigga talking about? You know what I mean? But they knew they had this proposition, you know what I'm saying, where they was put it together where they was gonna come grab everybody.
Yeah, before we go any further, because this is real game for everybody out there.
Right,
because
right.
I don't know if everybody out there just stuck on stupid right now.
Better not
They
be.
trying to really take us down and shackle us up, dog.
What they tried to do with this was crazy.
Yeah, they came up with the gang injunction crazy shit to where
Yeah.
we just gonna round up the
Anybody.
hood.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Fuck
Even if
big-
somebody don't
fuck
gang
big,
thing, you just there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
fuck
there.
big so and so and lil so and so. If you connected to the hood,
You got
we
anything,
just gonna
yeah.
take every fucking
You got
body.
any
Fuck
dealings with
it.
anybody from the hood? Your
Like
cousin,
that-
uncle could be
That motherfucking mob shit, that Rico shit. Like we gonna tie the whole organization into it.
That
So
part.
continue on, tell them what
this
125
this
was.
situation is so bad. I'm tell you that too. But this situation is so bad. They start documenting. Like, say you got kids, you know what I'm saying, documenting from whatever you from, right? They document your child. While your child is just 2 years old. They had 2-year-old babies. Once we got to really fighting, after I went through everything, we got to look at the gang list and see who was all documented. Bro, they had 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds as documented gang members already, just based
That's
off
crazy. Go
who their
ruin their
father
life.
was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Especially
so,
based on what this 180, it was 182 penal code?
Yeah, 182.5.
182.5.
They figure like shit. We gonna tag you. We gonna tag it all.
We gonna get you
Nigga,
regardless.
we gonna nigga because if shit evidently you know it happens.
Yeah.
You know the OGs get the little sons or the cousins and they turn into the BGs and then next you know
that's
we have
exactly
a family bloodline.
They saying they gonna go back and get
So
them
they
in
said we
preschool.
gonna get you now.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, at 2 years old, we gonna already have. Yeah, they had babies, bro, as like 6-month-old baby. I'm 6-month-old babies, bro. Like
That's crazy.
They got
documented.
you know how they used to do it. Nigga, the mob go, we gonna kill him.
Yup.
And then we gonna kill a little
Kill
kid
the-
because
we
what
know
the
who he gonna
fuck?
grow up to
He gonna
be.
come. He gonna grow the fuck up and come back and seek revenge.
Yeah.
So let's just go knock him down right
Definitely,
now.
yeah.
Crazy shit.
That's really crazy to me. And that's why I really want to have you on the show.
Right.
So break down what 182.5
So
is.
182.5 is basically it's a state RICO. You know what I'm saying? It's a state RICO that basically states if you're a documented gang member, you could be held liable for crimes committed by anybody from the gang. So you could be in a coma in New York, right? And say you and Eiht from the same gang. Eiht commit a crime, commit murder in Compton, and you in New York and been in New York for the past 10 years.
I'm out there working a
You
job,
out there
living
working,
a
doing
regular
your thing.
square
You
existence.
don't know what's going. You could be in a coma. They can come then arrest you for whatever crime that Eiht commits. Come get you out the hospital, snatch you up, take you to jail, lock you up, throw away the key and say, yo, we charge you with murder. You don't
That's
even
some
know.
wicked shit,
you don't
dog.
know what's going on.
That's
and they're
wicked.
like, yeah, you gonna charge you with murder. You know what I mean?
California Penal Code 182.5.
There it is.
Conspiracy law states active gang members can be charged for crimes committed by other gang members.
Oh,
That part
wow.
right there, yeah.
The law was added in 2000 by Proposition 21 and the Gang Violence and Juvenile Crime Prevention Act.
Yeah, took the power from the judge and gave the power to the district attorney and
Nigga,
said
you
they
12,
wanted to-
and
yeah,
you
who they
claim in
wanted.
the hood,
Exactly.
and the big OGs go take somebody out, they come and take your little ass
Get
to
you too.
jail.
Yeah.
If you've been documented, you know how they used to roll. That's how they used to do us. I don't know how they do you. It's California, same shit.
shit,
Nigga,
yeah.
They roll through the hood. Nigga used to be like, nigga, 14, 15 hanging. Nigga ain't gonna bring your ass over here,
Yeah,
sit
when
you down.
Yep, take that picture.
What's your name? Get that Polaroid out, nigga.
The white background.
You go to motherfucker, nigga, we get picked up on the weekend, going to the hold and take for a couple of hours. Nigga, you see every nigga Polaroid on the wall.
Bro,
You be like, ooh.
Yeah. Bro,
Ooh, that's vicious right there.
That's some vicious shit, dog.
Oh yeah, nigga, they done came through a couple of times, nigga.
everything,
Nigga, what ain't you so-and-so?
Yeah.
Nigga, we are go through that book.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, we already
up.
got
Let
you.
me ask
nigga.
you this,
Straight
or let me say this, rather.
Okay.
Do you know how many people get pulled over, dog, and get those Polaroids took from them that ain't from the hood? They just live there.
Yeah, but if you in the hood,
You from the hood. That's how they consider.
back then it was no, you not.
Yeah.
If you was living in this vicinity and you got, I don't give a fuck, sometimes it wasn't even no pullover for a reason. Nigga, it was just like, nigga, they driving down, you coming this way, they going that way. Nigga, that white light come up in your window, nigga, nigga get right behind you. And you know it's, nigga, I wasn't speeding.
Didn't even care.
Nigga, what? Little license? Hey, they didn't give a fuck. You got a hat on. You driving down Alondra or Compton Boulevard. Nigga, you associated with some motherfucking body.
That part. You ain't
All that, nigga, I don't bang and none of, nigga, please, nigga, stand here. Polaroid say cheese, nigga.
I can already guess, man, what was going on. It was probably election year, wasn't it?
on everything, and it was that's exactly what was going on. The our district attorney at the time, Bonnie Dumanes, was running for a spot in the office, and she wanted to look like she was being tough on crime. So that's what she did in order to be tough on crime, was come grab a whole bunch of people for crimes that they didn't even have a shooter for. So I was charged with, I believe, like 9 shootings and a murder.
That's some crazy shit, man.
And they knew I
listen
had.
to this.
They knew I had complete nothing. So basically, they come to my pad, bro. Like, I'm getting ready to get up to go to work. It's like maybe like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I end up falling asleep on the couch with me and my baby mom. Fall asleep. I hear a whole bunch of like talking outside. Right. I'm like, what is that? I try to wake her up. I'm like, hey, you hear that? It's a whole bunch of people talking outside. She like, nigga, ain't nobody outside. Go to sleep. I'm like, nah, I gotta get up and go to work anyway. I gotta be at work at like 5, 6, you know what I'm saying, something around that time. So I'm like, I'm about to just jump in the shower and shit. So I get up, I go open the door, I crack the door, I scare them. Hey, I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing? They get out, get out, get out, get out. You know, they pumping out, it's the feds. Get out, get out. I'm like, who y'all looking for? You know what I mean? I know I hadn't been doing nothing. You know what I mean? I've been out the streets forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, ain't no way. I know I ain't did nothing. They like, who? I'm like, who y'all looking for? Then don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, they put me in handcuffs. They leave baby mom them alone. Put me in the car, and I'm just sitting in the car. I'm like, who y'all looking for? He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Brandon Duncan. We looking for you. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, what I do though? Like, what's going on? They're like, we don't know. We'll talk. You know what I'm saying? You'll talk to them, the detectives, when you get downtown. Get downtown. Sit in the car. They got me sitting in the car for like 2-3 hours. They finally come up to the car. I was like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You going to jail? You know what I mean, for murder. I'm like, what? I started laughing at him. Yeah, I ain't killed nobody. What you talking about, man? Like, yeah, you going to jail for murder? I'm laughing. Like, whatever, bro. Like, yeah, you got $1 million bond. Like, for what? He was like, you want to talk to me? Because I basically told him, like, I ain't talking to y'all. I don't got nothing to talk to y'all about. So he's like, yeah, you want to know what's going on? I mean, I could tell you, but you gotta talk to me. I was like, all right, what's up? So boom, he take me upstairs, sit down. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? Why y'all got me in here, dude? And then they got me with a bunch of younger dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I really know. I'm like, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Some of them I hung with, but not a lot. I'm like, bro, I don't even hang with these dudes. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So we was like, well, basically, you being charged with 9 shootings, and I want to say it was a murder on the case too. 9 shootings and a murder. I'm like, for what? It was like, well, look, Brandon, look. We know you don't got nothing to do with this. We know you don't even, you know what I'm saying? We know you don't hang out. We know you be with your kids doing the football, whatever. But because of the stuff that you talk about in your music, we could charge you with these crimes. I start laughing at the motherfucker.
Let's really go into that. So they really took your lyrics,
bro. They didn't even take my lyrics, because in my paperwork they only listened to one song. They listened to one song, and they talked about my album, but they only listened to one song. And they said the song wasn't, he had an album that wasn't full of love songs. When I actually had a song on the record talking about my grandmother. They listened to the first record and dissected the first record and took everything that was
the on safety record, right?
The no safety.
No safety, yep.
Yeah, they took that and the first song and dissected that and took what they wanted to take from it and ran with it.
And see, you know what they do? And I'm gonna tell you this because I watch a lot of that court TV stuff. You got a bunch of 50, 60-year-old white folks in the jury, right?
Exactly.
And you showing them something like they already got an idea, oh, he's black, he's a savage, and he making this violent rap music, right?
Exactly.
So they put that and present that to them, so you don't lost your case before you even go on
already
stand.
lost because they say you're supposed to be, supposed to be a group of your peers that, people that understand where you come from or understand your demographic, and it's not that. So you got me sitting in front of, we can say, however many jurors it is, like you said, mid-40s, 50s, some 60s, that don't understand me. So when you bring, you got, what's his name? I killed the man in Reno, Johnny Cash, right? You got Johnny Cash, and you bring Johnny Cash, and he talking about, I killed the man in Reno. They look at Johnny Cash, and, Johnny ain't killed nobody in Reno. But Timothy from, Florence and Normandy, seeing them same lyrics, it's like, oh, shit, well, he might have killed somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they demonize us and demonize our culture without even giving us a fair shake. Like you even asking me what's going on in my life. You're not even saying I'm talking about, again, like for me, hip hop is storytelling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely.
It's kicking rhymes about, you know what I'm saying? Like about my G's. Like I got a situation that I just put out called Sendo Fire, where I'm basically just giving it up and paying homage to the G's and kicking stories from their day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not necessarily me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about stuff, that
the same type of music.
Same type of music. You know
I was bred on storytelling.
Right.
Because basically there were tales in the neighborhood.
Exactly. Stuff that you heard about.
We never, unfortunately for the younger generation today, we're catching the flack for some of that shit.
Yeah.
Because, some of our young, competition or younger dudes who's trying to get into,
Right.
the state of hip hop. Some of them are affiliated, and they in the hood and off the porch and doing what they do. And it's easy now, you get me? We prided ourselves on rapping and going to the studio to create music. And if we was doing informative shit, like telling niggas, man, you sell rocks, yeah, you're gonna make some money, but then you're gonna go to the feds. You claim the hood, yeah, we represent and we love the hood, but somebody gonna be dying. You get me? That's what we did, We didn't go, the big homie Ron took the 12 gauge, went through XYZ block, killed Big Tutu, and then killed him with the 12 gauge, and you know what I'm saying?
That's what these niggas do.
That's what they do nowadays.
That's what they doing now.
They're really going on
And it really catches us in a situation for somebody like, us, who might have spoke on, back in the days, blah, blah, and this happened, and being affiliated, and you know how it is on the West Coast with the gang culture and shit like that. It's something to use against a nigga now.
Most definitely.
Because of them being the ones introducing this shit, for them to be able to go, well, wait a minute. He said they shot a nigga on 44th. Didn't a nigga get killed on 44th?
Right.
And wasn't it they enemies? And didn't he say the nigga's name in it?
And not only that, they go...
The homie Big Carl shot Lil so-and-so, and now y'all over there mourning and shit.
Exactly.
And then they walking around with the dead homie, the niggas they done killed. On their shirts and shit.
And then this the ill part about it, they go on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
And flash the pistol that they use.
Nigga, all that.
I'm smoking on this big dodo pack. On whoever pack.
Then your homie, we heard some niggas just got shot up at the so-and-so, and that was little fanny pack and whatever, they just don't care. It's a way for them to, I don't know what they think. Like, I don't know if it's a way for them to become popular in hip-hop or whatever, but it kind of stains us because, like I said, we told stories. And we wanted to be informative about what was going on as far as this gang culture. for people who didn't understand, for people who just thought, oh, them niggas is banging over colors and dumb shit like
it's
that.
deeper than that,
We
bro.
wanted to be informative, you know, and it wasn't all necessarily about killing the other nigga, but we want to let y'all know, you know, what this is about. And unfortunately, now, you know, it's making prosecutors and DA's jobs, they thinking easier because listen to what he said.
Wait till you hear this. It's real interesting.
Yeah.
So go on with this. You locked up now, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm locked up. Like I said, I was like, yeah. I started laughing when he told me, like, we using this against you. I was like, there's nowhere in the world. I said, go ahead, you can go and take me. You know what I'm saying? To jail or whatever. So I'm walking out the thing. He was like, nah, bro, you got $1 million bill. I was low key laughing at him, like, yeah, right, bro. I got there. When I start seeing all my homeboys, I'm like, oh man. I said, this okay. Someone's kind of indictment or something. So when I get in the thing, bro, they took us. We sat first.
How many of y'all in there?
It was 15. It was 15 of us.
Okay, so you see the whole hood almost.
I'm seeing everybody, like, but younger, like I said, younger dudes though. It's like probably like 2 dudes that's my age, but the rest of them younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't even hang with. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like what's going on? So I'm like, all right, gotta be about the rap shit then. So I know I'm going home as soon as I go to court. Bro, we get they first of all, we don't leave the holding cell. They take us to court 6 in the morning, bro. We straight to court. Boom. I ain't never been to court this early. I'm like, 6 in the morning? We on our way to, like, this is different. I'm like, all right. We get to court, whole bunch of different attorneys, and they just giving us yeah, you've been charged with, I'm like, oh, this is real. They're like, yeah, you've been charged with 9 shootings and a murder or something. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's get in there, and they tell you, $1 million bill. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get it lower. I get in contact with my attorney. My attorney let him talk to me. Okay, you go find out what's going on. Boom, he get me in for a bail review. So I'm in there for about a week, and then he get me in. Go to the bail review. They like, nah, we're not lowering the bail. The things is too heinous. It's just shootings. But he's like, they said he don't have nothing to do with it. It was like, well, we don't know yet. We got to go through the thing, and we don't want to release somebody that's charged with 9 shootings. So, man, I sat in jail for probably 4.5 months before my attorney knew anything. So I'm sitting here literally and then they have me in like a low unit. It's not like I'm with, people that's charged with this shit. They got me watching people go home every day. So now it's psychologically fucking with me because I'm like, damn, I can't even get cool with nobody because I don't know when I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just seeing people come, go every day. I'm just sitting there like, this is crazy. And I'm calling my attorney. Everybody else got public defenders. So their attorneys is coming to talk to them every day. That's what they get paid to do.
Exactly.
So my attorney like, bro, there's no reason for me to come holler at you because I don't know nothing. So for 4 months, imagine being in jail for murder and 9 shootings and you don't know nothing the whole time because it's never been seen before. They've never used the penal code before.
That's kidnapping.
It's at an all-time high, and that's what I'm saying the whole time. You just kidnapped me, bro. Took me to jail, threw me in for crimes I didn't commit. My grandfather was sick at the time that they came and get me. This is the man that raised me. You know what I mean? He ended up.
He probably feeling some type of way.
But he gone. He had dementia, but he was going through it. But I call home. Where he at? Where are you at? You know what I'm saying? Ask him. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, like I said, it was almost like 4.5, 5 months before we knew anything. When they finally figured it out, it was just all Facebook messages. Like, these little niggas doing exactly what you was talking about. On the Facebook, tossing up the gang signs, posing with guns, doing shit like that. Like some stuff that I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? But they like, yeah, your music, the stuff you talking about in your music, which they didn't even listen to the music. They just said blase, blase. And then they kept bringing up, Mitch had did this thing called Gangland. I don't know if you've seen that. He did an episode of Gangland. They talking to me about his gangland thing. I'm like, bro, what the hell they got to do with me? Like, I didn't do this shit.
Show.
That's a TV show, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But this is what they using. Like, so what? You from Lincoln Park, and we can, as long as we got 182.5, anything that you charge with, you know what I'm saying, we can use against you. So they bringing that up. They bringing my big homies like have been charged like back in the day with a police killing. They brought that up. I was 8 years old when that happened. You know what I'm saying? They talking about that. Like, I'm like, bro, they talking about anything. So long story short, boom, I write it out. The news pick it up. My attorney gets in contact with somebody he know from Channel 10. And at first, when he heard gang, they didn't want to touch it. They was like, nah, I ain't touching it. It's gang. He was like, well, just come sit in and listen to how crazy it sounds. And when he came in and listened to it, he was like, what the hell? Like, this is fucking crazy. So he ran with it, started talking about it, and it went national.
It blew up.
It blew up. The whole case went national. So I'm sitting in there, like I said, now I'm on month 6 when it go national. Everybody know I'm not even in my room. I'm out of my room more than, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the room. I'm doing, say, interviews constant, you know what I'm saying, on the phone interviews. The news is coming to the jail. Now everybody is pissed, like, because first of all, now you messing with people's freedom of speech. And when you start messing with, you know, freedom of speech in America, people get mad.
Oh yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So you got all these angry white authors and, you know what I'm saying, movie writers and, you know, people that, you know, tell stories. They're pissed. They're like, how you gonna come freedom of speech? You know what I'm saying? The Constitution, you guys are totally, you know what I'm saying, just not caring about the Constitution whatsoever. And the judge that was doing, he was like a really old judge, bro. It was crazy because he would be literally sleep in the courtroom while they're talking about giving us life. Wow, they was trying to give us 56 years of life. This man is in there asleep.
That showed the level of compassion.
That shows the level of compassion that you have for us. And then as soon as the prosecutor start talking, he's all ears. But while my attorney is telling me, like, we don't have anything to do with this, but man is up there, he's asleep. He's 90, almost 99 years old, but he's still a judge. Like, how is this even possible? How are you guys letting this happen? And then the cameras start picking it up, and other judges, like, you know, start calling like him, like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. And he got scared and didn't want any parts of it, but he had already bound. It was like they separated us into two different preliminaries, like 2 different groups. So my group went first. They bound us over for trial. The next group that went on the same evidence, same everything, but now it's national. The media then picked it up. You know what I mean? Everybody's calling you. People from different, you know, judges from different areas is calling in. Like, this is crazy. Like, what are you guys doing? Now he didn't want no parts of it. He was like, well, now I'm scared because now the world is getting to watch you. You know what I'm saying? Basically lynch us in this courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a legal lynching. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we were kidnapped, and then you were lynching us in this courtroom, and everybody got to watch it. So everybody's watching you do it. Now you don't want no parts in it. So he let the second group go, but then made me continue fighting for my life. So everybody else went home, and the second group, which it was a couple people that were charged with other crimes, so they had to go do time anyway. So they were still there, and some of them were already locked up. So basically, me and my brother Aaron Harvey, which after that happened, this dude ended up going to Berkeley. He was already doing good, you know what I'm saying? He ended up graduating from Berkeley, going to law school. We started a grassroots organization. Like, we went crazy, you know what I'm saying?
This is on his criminal record that he's done this time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Man.
it's on our. I get pulled over right now, bro. It's coming up. You know what I'm saying? But thank Allah, we ended up being some attorneys ended up like reaching out to us, and they like some beasts, Morris and Foster. Man, I thank God for them. You know what I mean? Because without them, ain't no telling where we would have been at. But they went crazy. Like, nah. They pull you over, call us. Call us. They like, no, this is foul. Or we not going for this. So, end up getting out of jail. I had to bail out. Even though you just had let these people out, they make me bail out for $50,000. So, but I've been in jail. You made me lose my job. I've been in jail for 8 months. Where's this money supposed to come from?
Your character. Don't
no.
your character,
So the district attorney went on TV every single day. I was in it was like once a week, every week to try to get the people to whoever, if this thing goes to trial, we need people to hear about it.
As soon as it happened, your job was just like,
man, everything's gone. I'm this dude that's, you know what I'm saying, got 9 shootings. So people were looking at me like I'm a monster.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck up your character.
Everything, tear your character down. But so they finally say I get the bail review. I go back in there after they had let everybody else go. So my attorney's like, oh, come on, we're gonna go in there. They're gonna let you go. He was like, get in there in front of the same judge, and the judge tell us, oh, I can't just let him go because I already basically, bound him over, but I'll give him a bail now. How much do you want the bail to be? Like, what do you mean? $100. He's like, nah, we'll give you $50,000. So you're gonna make me bail? You just let people go on the same exact thing, and then make me bail out for $5,000. Now I gotta come up with $5,000 to even be able to get out of jail when I done been sitting in jail 8 months. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? For the average person, that ain't easy.
That's not easy.
fucking
Hey, look,
no.
thank God, you know, so I got, you know, people, my boy, matter of fact, my boy that was in jail with me, his family, he like, man, you get to go home. So look, I got this over here laying down. I'm gonna pay for you to get out, because he didn't have bail yet. He like, I'm gonna pay for you to get out. You go to the crib, you know what I'm saying, and then start, you know what I'm saying, just moving. So like most people was like, you gonna get out rapping. I'm like, rapping? Like, bro, that's the last thing, that's the furthest thing in my mind.
Fight for your
Oh,
life.
you got all this fame, you gotta start rapping. I said, bro, do you know what they just tried to do to us? If I would have, had I taken that deal, bro, they would have came and knocked on every rapper on the West Coast door, bro.
They tried to get you to take
everybody.
a deal?
Yeah, they tried to get. Okay, so I skipped over that part. So basically, they after like 6 months, 7 months in, they start coming. Hey, Brandon, can we talk to you? We want to talk to you. Call my old lady. Tell my old lady, hey, just tell him to have a conversation with us. I'm like, I don't got nothing to talk.
Because they know you got their ass.
Yeah, they's like,
They know you got them.
so exactly. So I go to court. One time, and they like, I forgot what it was. A motion. I was going to court for a motion. When I'm there, they like, my attorney come up, like, hey, they want to let you go today. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, right now, they're like, yeah, but they just want you to sign as a gang member, this, that, and the fourth. But you can go home right now. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he like, but in my eyes, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Look what you got to go home with. You feel me? He like, you got to go home. Now you got to register as a gang member. You're going to have a strike, this, that, and the fourth. And I'm my clean record. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Ever
That's
had
what I'm saying. You going to have a strike for no
You
reason.
going to have a strike
Man,
for no reason.
fuck that.
So I told him, I was like, hell, no, I'm comfortable now. I didn't be here
Exactly.
7 months. Like, I'm here. What you gonna do? Send me to prison. I know I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back on the pill. I'll be all right. You feel me? They know I ain't did nothing. So I told them no. I'm like, fuck that.
Now,
You know what I
let me
mean?
just reiterate. They ain't got no pistol.
They don't have nothing.
They don't have no fingers.
They don't even have.
hair.
They don't even have a.
No.
They don't even have a shooter for the crime. Nobody's in jail for the crimes that they're accusing us of.
They just figured. We figure
That
that
they had
somebody
something to do with it.
from Lincoln Park.
Exactly.
So what we just gonna do is
Round them
we
all
just
up.
gonna round them all up
On the conspiracy.
and
they was
just
hoping
put the
somebody start
conspiracy
talking
out.
about
Hoping somebody start
Yeah.
talking. And you didn't get
Because
that.
when you face a shit, you take a young nigga 18, 19
Come on, man.
and tell him nigga we finna slide you for
Whew.
60 years
Yeah.
on a conspiracy charge.
Come home looking
He
like your
might-
grandfather.
Yeah, you gonna come
Yeah.
home looking like your
He
granddad.
might get to singing.
Exactly.
You get me?
And that's what they
not
expected.
to discredit the nigga, you know,
That's
from
just
whatever,
reality.
but
that's just
that's
reality.
reality. You goddamn right.
Reality, bro. Like
If you
and
ain't
that's what
put
they
in,
thought.
you want to be out here representing
yeah.
the neighborhood, but
on now.
it takes a lot.
Man, we
You know
all
what I'm
know it's
saying?
been some strong people to go eat that
Come
Yeah.
cheese
on,
when
man.
that time start
Come
getting
on,
passed
man.
out, man.
It get
Yeah.
a little different. It get a little
lot of people
difficult.
get
Get to
cheese.
facing 20 and 30, and you know, sometimes niggas get to singing
Fast.
You know, I don't want
Think
to be.
about your kids.
Nigga, I'm in this
Think about
that
your
Girl,
I've been in
that's
this
what they really.
motherfucker-
That's what they really
Yeah.
start telling over that
I've been
girl.
this motherfucker a week, and nigga, you know she ain't waiting.
Man,
nigga.
yeah, we
Nigga,
seen- we
somebody
seen a couple
finna be
dudes.
hitting that and whoopty whoop, nigga be
Man.
calling home, being
It was some
sad.
niggas that took a
People
deal.
so scandalous.
We was a
Don't get the
weekend.
crib.
We was a weekend and nigga was taking
Yeah.
a deal. I'm
Nigga,
like, bro, you
please.
ain't even know what's going on. You taking the deal already for what?
Nigga sitting there
know what I'm
Saturday,
saying?
Sunday, Monday. He like, nigga,
I can't do it. Yeah.
your
I'm
honor.
gonna tell you like this: you go to jail and you know you haven't done nothing wrong.
Right.
Man, I'm going to trial.
All
I'm not
that.
taking no deal. Why
All
I
that.
go sign something saying I'm guilty of something?
Something I know I ain't done, and that's
Yeah,
exactly.
if you
that's
ain't got,
exactly
yeah,
what
that was shit. That was me.
that part.
Fuck it. Nigga, they come through here and take us to jail every other
Every
week.
other day, I'm finna go ahead and just
Don't
knock
even
it out.
matter. Shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just hanging out. They come, nigga, man, nigga, I ain't did shit. Nigga, we be out this
Yeah.
motherfucker
In a little bit.
In a little bit. Oh, ain't no reason to bail out of this motherfucker nothing.
Right.
Because they ain't got shit on the nigga.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what they.
They
do.
gonna make us sit all weekend, and even before that bus come for court on Monday,
We be
they
home.
gonna let a nigga up out of this motherfucker about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Real talk. So,
hit you with that 72 hours.
Yeah,
so,
that's
so
it.
you do your you bail out.
So I bail out when as soon as I get out, I hit the ground running, bro. I was at churches, schools, anybody that would let us talk, bro. We was in
Talking
front of
about that. What is it? 187.5.
182.5. Whoever would listen could be. It was so like crazy to us that we just wanted to tell everybody. It was like, bro, I hadn't stood in front of no pews and spoke before in front of what I'm saying, crowds or nothing like that. I mean rapping, but I hadn't. They like turned me basically into an activist. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
real.
I'm not finna. I got sons, so my thing was, if I take this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? This 182.5 thing ain't for me. It's for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they building this for the future. This ain't for
Yeah,
us.
sure gonna come and take your kids to prison and everything else.
Yeah, that's why they
You're an
use it.
endangered species, dog.
Yeah,
Because
for sure, right.
it's an easy way for them to not have to do their work on specific shit.
So they sit down in front of a computer and gather information based off of social media, and that's what they're doing. I'm like, go do your job, like, bro. If you want to know if somebody killed somebody or something,
Right.
get in the field and figure it out. Don't sit on this computer and say, oh, he got on his red shirt. They said it was somebody with a red. Come on, man.
Listen, back in the day, nigga, they had to
floor.
figure out who the shooter was.
Exactly.
You
Now
got to
today,
figure
you
out
got to.
like it was 4 niggas in the car, but who's the shooter?
Come on, man.
Now they gonna go shit. Oh,
Get all that.
under gang injunction, nigga.
Grab all you motherfuckers.
We don't care who did the shoot.
Yeah,
We
that
gonna
part.
take all of you
Take
niggas
all
down.
y'all.
So when do they finally start bowing down?
They start, like I said, about 6 months in, 6 months in. That's when they start talking about, okay, well,
Trying to give you a
'cause
deal and
I
stuff.
think it was the pressure. It was just the pressure from the media, because now you got everybody calling in, and the judge don't want nothing to do with it.
And they didn't want to admit they was wrong, so it's easy
No, they
to try to
st-
get you to sign off.
Yeah, when you don't want to admit to you wrong. Yeah.
That way they can
Or
say
take
on
a
news,
deal.
well, he
Yeah.
took a deal.
Yeah.
Because it still makes, in their eyes, we got his ass
Oh,
on
that's
Got
something.
him, exactly. And
We got him on something.
Got
He
him on
just didn't.
something.
He just didn't walk out of this motherfucker like scot free.
And what was the probation they were trying to give you?
Gang probation. It was all gang stipulations. Like, they had to make it seem like I was guilty of a crime. You know what
9
I'm saying?
times out of 10, you'd have wound
yeah.
up back in jail.
Yeah,
Because
most definitely.
Probation is the biggest
Most
trick
definitely.
bag
Oh,
in
yeah.
the world.
And my thing is, you might as well go ride it out, because they gonna just have you right back up in here. They putting you on the ankle. I mean, people that did take, because some people did take the thing. It's like a little dude that's doing 21 years and on no evidence, nothing to this day. He in jail right now over 182.5. So Bonnie Dumana is the district attorney that was over the case. After everything had been said and done, she called and asked us, could we come in? Because she was running for office. So now she need help. She need to look right, because the case is so fucked up that she looks bad in the community. For first, she thought she was gonna win. It was gonna be a slam dunk. And, hey, I just took a whole bunch of black people to jail. You guys love me, right? But then she said when it backfired, the community turned on her. She was like, whoa, wait a minute. I gave you money. I gave you money. I gave you guys money. And you guys asked me to do this. You know what I mean? So now she wanted to, can you guys come in? And Aaron and Brandon, can you guys come in and have a talk with me? And I want to apologize to you guys. And my brother was like, basically, Aaron was like, well, yeah, I'll come talk to you if you let the people that you got in jail under 182.5 go. Vow to never use 182.5, you know what I'm saying, in San Diego again.
That's
and,
constitutional ass law.
Exactly. We can't do it. But they did vow. They did the next Summer Stevens, I believe her name is, or something like that. She came in the office and she said, she basically was like, I won't use it no more. Like, that's like, it's so unjust that we would never do it again.
That means that you can legally go around and just corral people.
Yeah.
You out here walking, let's say I walk the Church's Chicken or Popeyes down the street.
Bro, just grab
I'm
you
walking,
up.
oh, you from Denver Lane.
Yeah.
Bigg Steele.
Yeah, you
Big
Big
Steele
Steele.
from Denver Lane. We gonna take a
Yeah.
picture of you.
Yes.
I don't even live out here. I'm just walking to go get me a piece of
That's
nigga.
it. They gonna come snatch you
That's
up.
like you walk in the motherfucking churches and they took a picture of you 15 years ago
Exactly.
when you was a kid.
Exactly.
And then a motherfucker went around and killed 5 people and the nigga said, oh, they was from where you live.
That part.
They gonna come looking
come
through
looking
that
for-
book.
Yep.
And they gonna go, he's one,
Yep.
he was one. You 50 years old. You 50 years old now, and they finna come. Oh, you a documented member of this gang. We have a gang injunction against this neighborhood. So everybody who's a fucking affiliated is
down.
going to jail.
Going to jail, bro. Going to
I don't
jail.
give a fuck if you ain't probably never did shit. You just claim the hood. And nigga, you going to jail because we got a fucking Polaroid of you from 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And man, I gotta commend you for not cussing that woman out, man. Because I'd have tell you want me
man.
to come in and do what? You done took my life from me?
It was crazy, because I mean, that's how I felt, but we stuck it to them. We definitely sued their ass. We sued
And
their
you
ass.
successfully won.
Yeah, for 1.5 million.
Like, nigga, I
on their ass.
don't gang bang no more.
I'm not-
Nigga,
I'm
I work
not-
construction
exactly.
down
I'm
the
working
street.
construction. I'm
That
doing-
thing,
I'm with my
get me?
kids every
So
day,
how
so
you
I'm
gonna
not-
come handcuff me for something?
I'm coaching
not
football
on the
and doing this
block,
and
Nigga,
doing
they
that.
walking out to the
Yeah.
football field, nigga.
Yeah,
Bigg
every
Steele.
day.
Are you Bigg Steele?
Right.
And the nigga like, nigga,
Right.
I don't. But they
that
know
no
you.
more,
You You was from over there,
You
nigga.
14, 15 years old. Some
Come
pictures
on,
they
bro.
You don't even know what
Nigga,
they're
let's
doing.
go.
Exactly. You like talking about you want to demonize me for hanging with people that I grew up with. Like
Exactly.
I'm walking down the street with people that I've been around my whole entire life. But because you don't understand the demographics of my community,
Yeah.
you want to demonize it. Every time I wear green, you want to say, that's gang dress. Bro, the high school is green. Lincoln High School is green. The liquor stores around there is called Green Cat. What is it? Pop Warner
That's the
football
neighborhood
teams is
corner.
green.
That's the
That's our
neighborhood color.
colors. That's the colors of the
It's dark,
neighborhood.
nigga.
They don't
You
care,
walking
dude.
past these niggas on the corner?
That part.
Nigga, you going down.
Going down with them. You know what I'm
Going
saying?
down.
That's what it was, bro. I went to jail. I went to jail in a raid at I'm gonna say I was probably 10, 11 years old, bro. They took me to jail in what was it called? I think it was called Operation Green Rag. Bro, I was 11 years old, bro. I'm on TV in my drawers, bro. I had on like some cartoon character drawers when they taking me to jail, bro. At like
all that
10, 11
stuff-
years old, bro. Like, you feel me? Like they been on top of me for my whole life. I've been indicted 3-4 times over stuff that they know I ain't got nothing, just because I grew up there and because when I came home from, you know what I'm saying, Mercy Hospital, I came home to La Paz. And that's the block.
You know what that
feel
is,
me?
man? When they do that to me, again,
Man.
to me, that's like you say, demonize us
Yeah, you demonizing
and
it.
make white folks scared because they see
Yeah.
this little kid at home and they probably got this image of their mind. Look
Yeah.
out, and they start killing so young.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's always because somebody is frightened of what they don't know. Like I said, just being affiliated, you've already got, the bad hand against you. You feel me? You already a menace.
Right.
You already a whatever because
Yes, sir.
you grew up here. You get me? And they just don't, it makes it easier for them to group everybody in and go, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Most
You
definitely.
from over here. And you gonna go through the same pitfalls that every nigga who want to claim this neighborhood go
That
through.
part.
Whether you a decent motherfucker or not,
Not,
you gonna get
yeah.
the same tag that the nigga that put in work for the hood get.
Exactly.
You get me?
And he hit him for 1.5, but I'm doing that in my mind and thinking about what you lost. Some people might
It was
be
worth
looking
made.
them up,
It was
man.
worth made more than that. Like
You should have probably been getting
yeah,
20, 30 million
exactly.
because you got to think about this. You get 1.5, you still got to get a lawyer a percentage of that.
Okay, so we and that's why I said I think,
Not trying to count your pockets,
No,
I'm just telling
that's why
people
I
out
said
there.
I thank a lot for our attorneys because not only did they did our case pro bono, you know what I'm saying? They came and fought for us. We had the team was crazy. About 5 lawyers, 5 attorneys, 5 different attorneys going in there speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, if you don't win this case, we gonna still give you some money. That's how confident they was in, that was like, if you don't win, they was so dope, bro. I had after I got out, I started a carpet cleaning business. They would call me, like, just, I get in there, I mean, your house clean, bro. Like, hey, the carpet don't need to be clean. Like, we don't care. We just want you working. We got you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these
Good
dudes,
people.
man, great people. Morrison Foster, man.
Yeah, when you
Shout out
get
to
you
them.
one of those type of
know what I'm
cases,
saying?
man,
Yeah.
that's really,
Those are career
got something to
defining
do with
cases.
the amendment and your rights and
People, they don't like that, man.
people really get on that
you
type
get
of
to
shit.
messing with the
you know?
Constitution, people
Then when they
feel
look
some
at
type
it
of
as
way.
when they look at us, they already look at us as like, damn, minorities and struggling motherfuckers, and there's so many other motherfuckers people could be fucking with, but now you want to rope some dudes who really, like, come on, man. These niggas haven't toted, or
we ain't doing
or
that.
You get me?
My boy was literally a EMT. My boy Aaron, he's an EMT at the time. Like, y'all come snatch him up. My man is selling real estate in Vegas. Was working on as a paramedic, doing stuff like this. You come grab him up because he's
Now his
talking to
career is over with.
Basically,
Yeah,
if he wouldn't have fought, his whole life would have been tarnished. You know what I'm saying? Whole
Like you
life
said,
would have
that's
been
always somebody's political agenda,
And that's exactly what it was.
when it's that type of shit.
That's
I just
exactly
don't
what
know
it
how
was.
You can have the heart, man, to ruin a whole bunch of people's lives just on a whim because you're trying
Well,
to.
that's
win
because
the
they don't look at
care. They don't
they
look
don't
at it
look
like
at
that.
you as a life.
Exactly.
You
And
know,
that's what my attorney said. My attorney said, the district attorney wanted me to come tell you it's not about you. It's bigger than you. It's about like somebody trying to get in office.
That's politics.
It has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. That's what you said.
It's political.
It's not personal. It's political. It has nothing to do with you.
Somebody's office, somebody's agenda,
Bro.
somebody's, you know.
It's my whole life.
It's that. It's always, you know, the corporate side of, or the political side of, you know, let's make an example see if we can, you know, this might win me an election.
And I heard of
might win me an election.
I believe that's what was going on.
And I heard that, and I've heard it, you know, of his case.
Yeah.
Because him and Glasses.
Yeah.
Really
right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I feel like this should have been national, like this the stuff we need to be talking about in the
No, for sure. For sure.
We in some trouble, dog. I don't know.
Oh,
everybody want to run around like you said, everything happy. Everybody want to run around gossiping like little hoes.
Like he said, everybody. I don't know what y'all happy about.
But ain't
these people
nobody
trying to
talking
slam
about
dunk
real
y'all.
issues.
Yeah.
They trying to take our babies from us, dog.
That part right there.
For real.
And that's exactly why I
it may
didn't
not
sign a
impact
deal.
Me and you as 50-some-year-old men right now because we kind of, you know, we off to the pasture.
Yeah.
Our sons, man, them the dudes out there in their cars and doing their thing now.
That part.
Exactly.
And that's why I didn't take that deal, bro, because I knew it wasn't about us. That's why they did it in San Diego. They couldn't have came out here and did that because black people would have went crazy. You can't take that to Oakland and do that because Oakland would have went crazy, but you go to San Diego because San Diego is, 4% black? You know what I'm saying? And you go through there and you ravage. Every time they want to test a law, I done made case law 2 times now. You know, because every time they want to test something, they bring it to San Diego. Draco was charged basically, when I found out I got out of jail, I was just on the internet, browsing the internet, and I seen that Draco was charged with the 182.5. So I have my attorney contact his attorney. I'm like, hey, call up there and see, you know what I'm saying, make sure he good, you feel me? Because I'm sure they don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? His attorney said he was having problems beating it, like he was stuck. He was like, I don't know what to do because, again, you know, this thing, they just made this thing up. It just came out of nowhere, and they're really using it against people to take their lives away. So I sent my attorneys up there to basically help him out. And after my attorneys got to his attorney, you know what I'm saying, he ended up coming home. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I seen it, I'm like, bro, y'all here, you know what I'm saying, like, again, talking about that bullshit on these records, but what you don't understand, bro, why you hating your brother, nigga, they sitting back, pushing it. That's why they made drill so big. Make drill big as a motherfucker, and then we gonna use it against him after, you know what I'm saying? After we gave Chief Keef $1 million, $2 million, $6 million, a 16-year-old kid, $16 million, because he talking about killing and just death, you know what I'm saying, of his own people, you know what I mean, and give him all this money, and then turn around and use his rap lyrics against him afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like it was cold for that, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something, Tiny. I love hip hop. I love rap.
Me too.
I love the storytelling, gangster rap in specific. But what it was meant to be, the cautionary tales, right?
Cautionary tales, bro.
When I first started seeing the Chief Keefs and all them little dudes from Chicago, I actually got real concerned, man. I said, man, this is about to change right now. These little dudes,
they was too young, bro. They was too. That's
like,
how
these
I felt. I was
kids,
like,
and you could tell they really probably got out there doing some stuff, putting in some work.
Yeah, it wasn't no joke. That's why I said there's a difference between cautionary tales, and then there's a difference between basically just being descriptive of your hood, putting in your work.
Telling yourself.
You get me? Like, we've all been through situations, youngsters, when we first started claiming the hood or whatever. We done got in the scraps and whatever. And there's shit you do when you from the hood.
Most definitely.
But I was always programmed, and what I saw from older dudes, niggas didn't talk
at all.
Like, that was one particular code that really stuck with a nigga.
That part.
And that comes from, and even not from the hood, that come from watching old mob movies and shit. Like, nigga, you don't talk
about this shit.
You don't flash, you don't be in the public eye. You know, now when you get a career in hip hop, it's different, but you still try to follow that code. Like,
definitely,
I'm not gonna talk about certain shit.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna be informative because I go, shit, it's niggas down in San Diego banging, it's niggas in Texas banging, niggas in New York banging, and so I'm gonna talk about what I know to be associated with neighborhood shit.
Exactly.
Niggas get money. We have, niggas sell dope. Niggas go to the feds.
Definitely.
Niggas be claiming the hood. Niggas coming through doing drive-bys.
For real.
I'm not gonna glorify this tale for you now. You get me? I'm in it, but the records I make, I'm not finna glorify this shit.
Right.
And then I'm not finna really claim the hood.
Right.
Because I want everybody listening. You get me? I want to be informed because not only do the Crips go through this shit, the Bloods, the Essays, the Asians, everybody going through this shit. So I'm going to be informative to go, hey, if you niggas over there selling dope, feds going to come through. Somebody going to prison. You niggas over there doing drive-bys and nigga, the homie is that's what we saying. We ain't going Big J. Nigga, the homie nigga came through something, they put, and then a lot of the tales I'm telling is what they doing to us.
Exactly.
Them niggas came through, smoked the homie, so, one of the homies got shot.
Right.
We mad, but I'm not like, they shot Lil Peep, and then me and J-Bo jumped in the cluck car,
Right, you
hit
ain't
up
get that.
Woompty Whoomp. We saw little Bam standing on the corner. The homie Jay jumped out with the 4-5, shot a nigga 6 times. We went back to the block smoking. We see y'all niggas on the internet mourning and crying. And nigga, what y'all crying for? Because Lil Bam just got shot with the 4-5.
That's real stuff.
That's what's going on.
And the police be like,
Yeah.
wasn't we on 65th today?
That part right
Didn't
there.
Lil Bam get shot?
Exactly.
Hey, take a look at this. Them niggas all on Insta.
Yep.
Nigga, look.
Giving it
Nigga,
up.
here's the pistol.
Yep.
Nigga, and we took the nigga chain.
Giving it up.
And nigga, whooped the nigga. So
Telling on itself.
we try to be informative, and I think right now because of that and because niggas is young,
Most
they
definitely.
being greedy. They want to get their names out. First of all, it's
Social currency, man. I
So-
say it all the time. Social
and then, like I
currency.
said, the police who are having a problem with probably solving a lot of these murders,
Turns to the social media.
man, please.
You seen
Wherever would happen,
Yeah.
guarantee you in 48 hours
It'll be
somebody
everything
gonna be
the
on
thing.
this
That's just like
motherfucker
the
talking
those
about
things
it.
on like the King Von stories and the story.
It's
Like
just-
you could know who a whole murderer is. I'm like, that shit is so new. You know who the killers is, and it's on YouTube, and they're telling you why these people are walking around. They're just telling everything. Oh, he killed him, and like what the?
It simplifies the work for them.
Exactly.
You get me?
Exactly.
And so, because some of these dudes be lying. They
No, a lot of them be lying. A lot of them be
And
lying.
they gonna wind up in a situation one day because
yeah,
they
doing
lied.
that to people. Yeah.
Because it's already happening. They're pulling niggas in going, oh, we arrested you
Oh,
because
listen to
we
this.
saw on your social media
Exactly.
that y'all made a song about the guy who got killed last week.
When I was
Yeah.
doing my homework, to freshen up on what was going on with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that many people was in jail behind rap lyrics,
Oh
dog.
man, it's a ton of
It's a gang of
people, bro.
niggas.
It's a
Gang
ton
people
of
in jail
people,
behind
bro.
rap, dog.
Yeah, it's a ton
That's
of
a violation of the First Amendment,
We
freedom of
said-
speech, dog.
I mean, we see the publicized shit because of whatever, but
It's still
they
happening to Young
pulling
Thug.
motherfuckers in for that shit.
I got a gang of calls about when Young Thug first started trial. Like I'm talking
what I was
about,
gonna ask you about.
attorneys was just. Like news reporters just hit my phone. I'm like, how the hell you get my number? You know what I'm saying? Like they was just calling me out of nowhere, bro. I got a gang of calls. I did like 2-3 interviews. As soon as it happened, you know what I mean? Talking about, I'm like, for me, I felt like he should win. If they basing it off as he should be all right. You know what I'm saying?
How many? You know what? But that's the thing, though. How much money you think Young Thug don't lost since
A
he
lot.
been in?
He's lost a lot because he's unable to tour.
Exactly.
He's unable to promote records. Guest appearances and all of that. He's lost a gang of
So you
money.
think about this. Now I know when he come out, he gonna be able to get something.
gonna be able to sue,
But it's
yeah.
hard to make that money back up. He's been locked up for a few years now, right?
That's why they going so hard, because now they know at some point in time he's gonna be able to sue for all the lost wages. So that's why you gotta go hard. It's like we gotta get him on something. We got to
They
get
got
him
everybody
sign
up there
something,
talking, and then the one dude, he up there talking, but I just made all that stuff up.
Oh my God, bro!
And
he's the biggest thing. He's the biggest thing on the internet
so you
right
think
now.
Young Thug go
Yeah, I
sue them
think-
after this?
Hell yeah, he better.
At the conclusion of this
He
fiasco?
better. He better sue for 100
A lot
million.
of times when they drag shit out is because they really don't know
Yeah,
what
they don't-
direction they going
They
in.
lost.
And they
now.
treating us like we just, man, I'm gonna tell you, America treat dogs better than they treat niggas.
You better believe it. You better believe
Seriously,
it.
man,
You
America
better
treats a
believe
dog
it.
better than if you
believe
go outside right now and see Peggy Sue across the thing and she see you beating on your dog or hitting your dog with
Oh,
something,
they don't come. They
and
come
the
kill
police
you over
here,
that dog.
They come and arrest you and
Yeah,
throw you on
fact.
the ground and
Nigga,
everything else.
Nigga, my neighbor called the police on me because I was in the backyard talking shit to the dog. Not because I was beating the dog or nothing, but I was telling the dog,
he understand what-
get your ass in the house, right? Motherfucker running around and shit. It's
Like we
100,000
all-
degrees outside.
Get your ass
I'm like,
in the house.
nigga.
I'm trying to save your
You
life.
goddamn right. Get your motherfucking ass in the house. Neighbor hear me, nigga, like, she didn't like that. Nigga, she called the police and said she didn't like the
And
way
they
I was
came.
talking. You goddamn right, 3D.
Not
Nigga
telling
knocked
her
him-
you got me
nigga
fucked
knocked
up.
him, and then she told him she felt threatened. She felt threatened because she was over her fence, wooden fence, you know, I can't see her, you know, and she's an older lady and, you know, she's Caucasian, and, you
course.
know, my neighbor, she likes to have her a sip, you know what I'm saying, so...
You have the G Perico situation.
Nigga,
Bro
yeah,
went through-
yeah,
he
nigga.
went through the same
Nigga, 2 weeks later, nigga, she was at my door apologizing.
Feel what I'm saying?
So, I didn't take it for that, but just the fact that they showed up.
Right.
Like, you ain't got no. What do
They
you
could have
mean?
went bad, bro.
So what do you mean she said she felt threatened? Because what did you mean? You taking the motherfucker's word? You ain't seen shit.
Come on.
Ain't nobody reported or videoed nothing or nothing. But y'all at my
crazy.
door 3 officers deep because a lady just called and said, I feel threatened, right? And of course they probably felt like, okay, it's gotta be a nigga. For her to say, well, I feel threatened and woonty woom. So they pulled up, nigga, knocked at my door. Nigga, I already knew who it was when they rang the doorbell. So nigga, I come downstairs, open the door. Nigga, they like, and now my dog at the front door going off. Like, nigga, he like, nigga, who is you motherfuckers?
Right.
So they like, well, can you step outside? I was like, sure, nigga, I was ready for him.
Right.
Nigga, I step outside, nigga, arms folded. They looking at me like, that nigga said, is there a problem? I'm like, you at my door.
Wow.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everybody's
Hey, you know how fast stuff can go bad. Let me tell you something.
Jesus.
Them 6 months you was locked up, dog, you could have lost your life. Them police coming in your house,
Could have lost your
you
life.
could have lost your life, bro.
Yeah, because they could have felt threatened. Because
That's
like I
what I'm
said,
saying.
you know, nigga been in the gym a little bit, and then nigga, I'm stepping outside with no shirt on. So they back up when I step outside. And
They already scared of us,
he
bro.
like, well, we got a report. That's all he, and before he could finish his sentence, I said, what, a lady called and said I was talking shit to my dogs? And she was like, and the dude was like, he said, well, yeah, your neighbor called and said they felt threatened. I said, threatened by what? By me yelling at the dogs
In
and
my
telling
house.
her, mind your fucking business? So
are
that
you over
made
my
her
gate?
feel threatened. I never once said, I'm going to do something to you.
Man, you know you're not supposed to talk back to them white people.
Man, I said,
That's
so
basically.
so after-
You know,
so
you know you're not supposed to talk
So
back.
afterward, the motherfucker was just standing there, and he was like, "Well, there's not a law." I said, "Yeah, there's no law for talking shit to
It's
you."
not like the dog understand what you're
I
saying
said,
anyway.
Right.
I said, and there's not a law for me saying if I want to say fuck you to my dog and get your ass in the house, I can do that.
That part.
He said, yeah, you can. He said, well, is there anything you need to know? I said, no.
Why are you at my
And then he
doors?
was
That's
like,
what I want to know.
Would you like to? I said, man, I don't like to do. I said, I'm good. Y'all have a nice day. And I walked back in the house and closed the door. But
Crazy.
that's the threat level of, you know, when they feel like, and especially
feel
once
threatened.
they see, you know, what's supposed to be the threat. And like, damn,
Exactly.
this nigga got a gang of tattoos and
Skin
you
color.
know, skin and
They
like,
just assume. But you know what? The thing with tattoos, You got kids that play Division I college football.
Tatted
all
from
body,
head to
tatted
toe.
head to toe. My son got a sleeves on.
Yeah.
My son got
That's what it
sleeves.
You
is.
gotta really be careful nowadays, man,
Yeah.
because the racial profiling that they used to do to us as gang members is because, you know, we fit the stereotype, so to speak. We got the Raiders hat on. We got a khaki suit on. We got some Nike Cortez on or some All-Stars. So we automatically fit that.
description, yeah.
Today, like you saying, youngsters dress and wear and be whatever. Like I said, my son is in college, clean cut. He got tattoos every fucking where.
So was
You
mine.
get me?
USC graduate.
Dreads
Yeah,
and all
mine
that.
too.
And so that will get them in a, you know, that will get them profiled
Gotta get
if
them
they in a
profiled.
particular. So that's why I'm always trying to tell my son, man, where the fuck you going? And you know,
You gotta talk to him that way, man. You gotta have those
Got to.
conversations.
you
with
just
him.
you gotta be careful, man, because like I
Especially
said,
with stuff like 182.5 going on.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you,
man.
that's all it takes is for my son to go see one of his little homies from
Yeah.
Long Beach and just be over there.
Yeah.
Just because he happened to live there. Next thing you
Yeah.
know, they take a picture
Yeah.
and lose all kind of
They
opportunities.
did it. Yeah, they did it to one of my sons, bro. They did it to one of my sons. That when I had got out of jail, it was like a school police officer would like ask my sons every day, "What's up with your dad?" Like, and then my son got tired of it. Like, bro, like go ask my dad. Like, I'm at school, bro. You keep hounding me about my
What
dad.
is he asking your son
Yeah,
about
exactly.
you?
Why are you talking? My child is at school to learn, bro. And then him and my son, one of my other sons, he got my older son kicked out. Then start bullying my younger son. My younger son ended up getting to a fight with him and ended up like knocking him out or knocked him down.
Is this a white dude?
No, and brother, he's like East African, like a Somali brother. You know what I'm saying? Just on one. Not into my son, them knocking him out, take my son to jail. He tased my son at school. They take my son to jail. I gotta rally everybody together. We get it all, you know what I'm saying? And then they end
Now
up
his
dropping
pride
it.
is messed up. It was a little kid done whooped his ass.
So now he goes and does an interview. Like, this is how I know it was about me. He go do a whole interview with Fox. I can't see. Oh yeah, he knocked me out, and they're trying to sue me. Like,
Yeah.
bro, are you kidding me right now, bro? Like, this is
Oh, they know you
back
got
then.
that. They know you got
Yeah,
that
I
1.5, bro.
This is when I first
they
get out.
people
though.
prey on motherfucking
Yeah, like,
shit
bro,
like
like,
that.
what are you talking about, bro? Now you want to sue me over my
That's
kid?
why,
Yeah.
that's why he kept pressing your son, because he said, I'm going to see if I can get him
I'm gonna see
mad.
what I can get for this, because I know what time.
What
it
he was
is.
hoping by asking you, he was hoping you came up there acting a fool
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
so you
man,
can
I
hit
ain't
him,
worried
so you
about
can fire on him, he can get his check.
Exactly. I know what he was trying to do, and you know, send my child through all that. You know,
Going back to what I was saying, bro, people may see that you got that 1.5, but they don't know it's a lot to come with that. You got taxes.
Man, we got everything. I know, but you know what? Again, another thing. So that was like, again, like, you know what I'm saying? Good. When you go through a hardship or something like that, and you sue, that you don't get no taxes taken out. You don't get no have to pay no nothing. We just got still got the money. It was just straight across.
Man, let
the
me ask you
board.
this, dog. When you got that check, man, when that check hit that bank account, you saw all them commas and them zeros, right?
I didn't cash that check for like 6 months.
Why you was waiting
I
so
didn't
long?
know what to do with it.
You take it to the bank and tell me
I didn't know.
You be smart with it, because
know
if
what
you really don't have anything to, you know,
yeah.
you want to be smart with your money.
Yeah,
a lot of us who have, come from, being educated about money and taxes and all that shit. Nigga get a check, first thing he do is go run down, buy a couple of cars, rims, some shit, and go.
You know what
Because
I
we
can
was,
say? Yeah.
we was never taught shit. Same shit I did when a nigga sent me a check.
Come on, man.
Nigga, please. Nigga coming from poverty and shit.
Yeah, nigga, I'm finna go get some
Motherfucking-
shit.
Nigga, please, eating motherfucking
For real.
motherfucking
On
government
everything.
melted
Yeah.
cheese sandwiches, nigga,
I
please.
waited, I
You
waited.
get a first check, nigga, you
It's
look at that
on.
motherfucker, nigga, please, nigga. I'm going to the showroom floor, buy me
Yeah.
some shit,
It's
nigga, couple of chains and shit,
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
Turkish ropes, nigga.
on, man.
Nigga, you
You on the smart
Turkish.
man.
Nigga, you got you about
Yeah.
2 or 3 beepers and shit, nigga. You balling, nigga.
You on.
Yeah,
Bought,
I waited
nigga
a
bought me a
while.
Cutlass, nigga, with the Euro on it,
Euro on
nigga.
it.
Throw the Dayton's. Got me a naughty steering wheel, nigga.
on,
Nigga, I
nigga.
was in the hood balling, nigga.
Balling.
Feeling like, nigga, I had $1 million.
That
Nigga
part.
slid me a couple of thousand, nigga. I was feeling on top of the world.
But in the hood,
Yeah,
a
it
couple
didn't
thousand,
take,
yeah,
it didn't take you
know what I'm
much,
saying?
nigga. Nigga, I was down to the local motherfucking car dealership.
You already know
Nigga, I
what
didn't
it
go
is.
to no motherfucking Chevy or Toy. Nigga, I was on the corner, nigga. They had the whips, nigga. Everything your ex drug dealer got rid of, nigga, was sitting on the corner, nigga. Nigga, I walk right down the street, nigga. Let me get that white Cutlass with that blue vinyl top, nigga. And he had the Euro front end, nigga.
Cracking.
Nigga, I went straight to Performance Plus, got me some $1,300 chrome Dayton's, nigga. Nigga, the naughty steering wheel, nigga, please.
Come on, nigga.
Nigga, I was like big honcho in the hood, nigga.
That was one of my first cars, nigga.
You had to
straight up.
Hold up, nigga. Swap meet.
For sure.
Couple of khaki suits, nigga. Couple of pair of Cortez and some polo t-shirts.
Did you buy the homie something?
Who?
Did you buy the homie something?
Nigga, homie. Nigga, I'm flossing right now.
I ain't got time for nobody.
Nigga, we both on the corner late night. Nigga, I just happened to be spitting some rhymes and get me a little check. But nigga, we still was on the corner.
Damn,
Still was on the fucking corner. We still on the corner. Nigga, what? 5,000 ain't going nowhere. Nigga, that shit was spent up instantly.
Damn.
That shit, that first week, you got that motherfucker.
That shit was gone, nigga. Couple of ounces too. Man, please, nigga.
And I bet you
I ain't know no better, man.
Let me ask you this, Eiht.
I ain't know no better.
Was you smoking before that? Did you?
Well, no nigga telling me
upgrade
like,
your
hey
weed?
man,
Did you
take your check and save it, put it in a savings account. Nigga, please.
Did you upgrade your weed?
Who?
Did you upgrade your weed?
Hell yeah, nigga. You going from that stress weed, nigga. We buying, nigga. I'm buying Orange Chronic right now.
Chocolate Tide was cracking back then, wasn't it?
Right over on North, nigga. Give you motherfucking 3 for $50, nigga.
Damn.
And nigga, we smoking. Couple of bottles of silver satin and Kool-Aid. Nigga, you ain't said, nigga, that could have been Cristal, nigga.
Everything, nigga, what you
Nigga,
mean?
silver satin and Kool-Aid. Get us a 10-piece so everybody can eat from Louisiana chicken. Nigga, we sitting up
Ghetto ballin'.
sitting up in the motherfucking garage, nigga, with the boom box. The homie had some turntables. He learning how to DJ. And nigga, we sitting in the garage, nigga, silver satin and Kool-Aid and a box of fucking Louisiana fried chicken.
Ghetto
Smoking some good weed.
Nigga, we smoking some nickel sacks. Nigga, fuck it.
Fuck it, nigga. It's all
That shit crazy.
That's
It's
balling.
hard.
I think that's everybody's
nigga,
story
let me
right
tell you
there.
something.
Fantasy.
Let me tell you something. That Cutlass sitting outside on them motherfucking silver Dayton's, nigga. I got about 200 in my pocket.
That part.
Nigga, and the 38 in the vent, nigga, the motherfucking dash, nigga. So if something happen, nigga, pull that motherfucker off, start getting off.
Nigga, I'm feeling good.
That's it.
I'm feeling
I
good.
didn't need nothing else.
I'm feeling
nigga,
good.
I got $200 in my pocket. Nigga, this
200.
money gone. But my khakis is fresh as a motherfucking crease. Motherfucking Cortez is brand new, nigga. And the polo is clean.
Nigga, I'm
with a little
good.
Turkish rope, nigga. And a brand new T-hat for the
can
hood,
almost-
nigga. It was feeling like
can
$1 million bucks,
Hey, I can guess what you
nigga.
had, nigga. I can guess you. Did you have a Lecoq Sportif polo?
And wasn't there yet, nigga.
Near yet.
That was school. You get me? When moms and them was still buying your school clothes. Nigga, by the time I got to the 10th grade, mom was like, here, nigga, go buy some clothes for school. Straight to the fucking swap meet, nigga. Nigga, a pair of blue khakis, pair of gray ones, pair of tan ones, nigga.
That's it.
2-pack of T-shirts, maybe a sweatshirt, a hat, and some new Cortez, nigga. And that was my school clothes.
That's it right there. Damn.
You was through the halls bailing, looking
Nigga,
fresh.
belling.
Looking fresh.
Nigga, if we was in the halls, nigga, we probably was out by the football state under the bleachers or ditching somewhere. Nigga, we never went to, nigga, once I got to 10th grade, we didn't go to school at all. Me and Chill was ditching every other day. Nigga, I was on the bus, nigga, headed to Watts to the homie house in the hood.
Mama
On
on every
everything.
school, and he over the homies out kicking it.
Chilling.
She used to find out too, nigga. We used to walk out the homie's house, the front yard to go smoke. Moms be sitting right there on the corner.
Wait.
I'd be like, God damn.
Be sad than a motherfucker. Be like this.
Gotta
Sad
go,
as a
man.
motherfucker. Gotta go.
Gotta go, man.
God damn, nigga.
Mom on my
to
ass.
a point to where Miles was just like, fuck it.
Whatever.
She was just like, fuck it. Not that she was just giving up, but
hey,
it's like this nigga is not going to school. He not for the Miles was just like, nigga, fuck it, nigga, just
Fuck it.
and then every other day, nigga, she was coming to get a nigga from the because they got him. He's here again.
Damn.
And I was underage then, so your parents had to come get you.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And you know one thing, like you talk about check 1.5, I'm just sitting up here thinking about that. I'm like, man, that's not like a regular size check. You know,
In this time zone, in this century, nigga, please, that shit ain't nothing.
1.5.
Nothing.
And a lot of people don't know.
And motherfucker think you just got the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody wants something.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Everybody
think
wants
you just got infinite flow, and it's like,
Bro, it's not even that much money, bro.
once you start thinking about it, it's really not that much money, bro.
Start taking care of your family and taking care
When you
of
got
your bills.
when you got more than the next man, it's always gonna make you get me. It's hard to put a motherfucking reality like that. Nigga, you rapping or you got the case, nigga, they gave you 1.5, you know. But then, nigga, if you had 1.5, nigga, you be like, God damn, they took 300 for this. I had to pay for this. I had to do this. I had to do that. I had to do that. Man, come on.
Pay the child support, pay this, pay that, pay this, pay that.
People associate celebrity or so-called with riches.
Yeah, come on.
That's not.
Man.
That's
Nigga, still, how many
far
times niggas look at you right now and go, nigga, I know you got bread, nigga.
Man, I be having to sometimes like really fight with the homies. Like, man, I got a job, my guy.
Yeah, telling nigga, my hood was up on my motherfucking card last week.
Come on,
and
man.
You talking about?
Hell yeah, it's talking about
I'm a regular
Exactly.
nigga, man.
I had to just go. I had to go see the.
I had to change my own hoses on my shit.
Thank God for the Mexican homie. Shout out to the Mexican homie, dog.
People just
He got me right real quick.
people affiliate celebrity with riches.
Yeah,
You
that's
get,
not
and it's
always
just
the case.
automatic. I don't give a fuck.
grind,
It's
baby.
even if you look like nigga, I've been grinding for 20 years in this shit. You get me? You ain't never seen me jump on private planes and big yachts and shit and whatever. I grind in this shit, but people still associate. Oh, nigga, you just trying to hide some shit. Nigga, where your shit at? You got your shit in an offshore account somewhere?
Man.
Nigga, you get they just
nigga.
affiliate that.
I
Nigga,
heard
I'm
all
just
kinds of
like
stuff,
you,
Just
nigga.
like you, nigga. Yeah.
It was a time, man, that I had all kind of clowns calling themselves trying to impress. You know what I mean?
You got
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do this and
Or,
and
yeah,
do
you
that.
get a few of that.
I've been there. Yeah, I definitely. I
Get a few of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Get a few when
definitely
niggas
been
assume you have money and they feel they rubbing shoulders with you. They try to put the sweat down, or niggas be like, "Oh, nigga, you know, you need to do this," or "Nigga, you need to do this." And
Definitely.
from that, you know, you
And you really be looking at motherfuckers like, are you serious, man?
usually
what
from
are you
there
talking
you
about, dude?
usually from
Like-
there you cut ties with a nigga
And that's what I
because
had to learn.
it's gonna get you in a different situation when a nigga keep trying to sweat you or step to you like, nigga, I'm a grown motherfucking man. I don't know what
That's
you
people don't
think.
How you
realize
trick
I'm
yourself
not about
off
to
the
let you
streets.
sit up here and play
I'm a
with me.
grown. That's how I take shit nowadays. I mean, back in the days in the hood, you know, some niggas would try or whatever because they just want to test your manhood. But today, you know, I don't go for none of that shit, man.
Yeah, you can't, man.
I tell a nigga I'm a grown ass man first, and I do what I gotta do.
For anything.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Getting money like that, you have to really like. Even when you get a little bit of money, people think you got because it's more than what they got, right?
Damn
Oh
right.
no, it looks
More than
like
what
the
they
world
got.
to
It look
them.
like the world to them. So they think they not knowing that you got your own stuff to take care of.
Nigga.
Not to keep in mind that now you a felon, even though you got off with that stuff.
Bro.
It's gonna be hard for you to go get a job.
Oh, big on me. I had people hit me talking about it was crazy. Like I'm talking about people I don't talk to or nothing. They was hitting me in my, hey man, my transmission messed up, and I was like, I don't even know you, bro. Like, I don't even
Did
know
you respond
like,
to 'em?
Nah, hell nah. I'm like, I was just reading a lot of the messages like this is.
You
Niggas
let
come
you
out
let them
the
niggas
wood.
on red.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
they come out the woodwork.
Yeah, it was
man.
I just never experienced nothing like that. I'm like, you know, and I always been kind of like a young nigga to get, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit of paper, you know what I'm saying, from my city or whatnot, but never when it was I'm saying the national shit, and then them seeing, oh, he got this money too. It was like, I'm talking about no shame. Like, nigga, you just gonna hit me and ask me?
Bro, people
like,
don't have no shame when it come to having money, man.
It was
People
crazy,
don't have, people
bro.
don't
That
have no
shit was
shame.
different.
And I understand it, dog, because we really living, man. We really so far behind on everything as black people, man. We just don't understand. It's like I was gonna tell you, like a lot of people don't know. It's like I don't even think. If you got like a 1.5 million, you got to get two separate accounts because I think the
you can't
account is
put,
only insured up to
250,000.
Yeah, it's 200. You got to open
get a
different
bunch
accounts.
of bunch of like 3-4 different
That's
accounts.
what I'm saying. That's
only
what I mean.
250,000.
You got to spread that money around because you can't put $1 million in just one account because let's say something happened to the banks. Your insurance,
$250,000.
You lose. You get paid $250.
Exactly.
That's that
I
gone.
had to put all my stuff in my son's names. You know, you insure. You know, insuring one son, my other son, little sons. I put everything in my little sons, man.
Yeah.
They got everything, so I don't got nothing. My kids got it.
You know what the
got
thing
nothing.
is,
All my
man?
shit was in their name.
I'm gonna tell you something though, Tommy. Hey, you don't start learning about really because we so far behind the black community. Ain't nobody talking to us about no Roth accounts or no HELOC accounts or stuff like that.
I went and got a bunch of CDs, bro. I put money in CDs that I can't touch for
stuff
7-8
later
years.
on in life.
Yeah,
now,
that's what I
Eiht,
did.
if somebody would have came and talked to you when you was prime MC Eiht about you putting a certain amount of money in here and this gonna pay you a certain amount of interest, you ain't even got to touch the money. You feel what I'm saying?
It would be a difference, you know. But like you said, it's hard for people to look out like that because a lot of people be jealous of success or finances or whatever. So you don't get a lot of people to school you as a young man, you know, back when we was coming up, you get me? It's probably easier today because of what our sons got to witness. So it's easy for us now to go, oh, nigga, you got $1 million check? Let me tell you what you need to do. As opposed to a motherfucker going, I got $1 million check and he finna go cash this motherfucker and go do, you know, there's nobody there to go, all right, son, check this out. This label finna send you 500,000. Okay, you need to go start you a business. You need to get you a corporation, tax ID number.
Yeah, don't put none of that in your name. The first biggest
nobody.
mistake people make getting stuff under their name.
That's a lot of that's how
trust,
we get.
man.
And I don't know if that's because, you know, because somebody negotiated the $1 million for you. So it would be smart to go, hey, check this out, dude. You finna get this million, blah, blah. Nigga hand you $1 million check and go give me my portion and be like, you get me?
Ain't trying to tell you
the
nothing.
street.
but I'ma
And
tell
then
you
you look,
tell
and then they telling you, hey, well, you know, in like 10 years, they can come take all, nigga, they'll come fire you. And if they want to go, hey, you owe us for a check you got 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Niggas don't, you know, you sort of have to, as a young individual, I feel coming up in our time, you have to learn the hard way and learn on your own. You know, it was a lot of us who, you know, woke up one morning and like, God damn, where'd my money go?
Yeah, because people think that, you know what, man, I remember I always had different goals. I remember when I was about 19, I should say, man, if I could make this much money, I'd be straight. Then you reach that plateau and you realize it really ain't shit.
No money, yeah.
Then you get your next plateau and you keep going and then you start learning more about different stuff and you realize even then, damn, I don't got no money. These dudes really got
no
money.
money,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stratosphere.
Yeah, because as a youngster, you know, 16, 17, you start dreaming, you start hoping and wishing, and you, oh man, I'm gonna make me $1 million because as a child, nigga, that's money. You get me? $1 million because that's what the rich people do.
I'm gonna tell you this,
get
bro.
me?
Yeah.
That's when if you got a woman in your life, that's when a good woman and a bullshit woman come into play.
Yep.
Because a bullshit woman go want to spend all that money. A good woman go tell you, hey,
Put
let's
it up.
put something up. I'm gonna tell you something about my wife, man, and why I ride so hard for my wife, right? I remember when I first started making a little bit of paper, wasn't really making no money, but just a little paper. I remember I went out to your neck of the woods. And that's when everything had started kind of creeping up out there. And I was going to get this house to sit off the side of the mountain. You could see the mountain. And my wife said, I was standing in the foyer and that motherfucker, you know, I'm used to being able to touch my ceiling. I'm looking at that, I'm like, man, I can't even jump up and touch that. I'm gonna be the king in here, right? My wife saw it and I could tell she had this little look. I was like, what's wrong, baby? I thought she said, you doing cool now, but what if something happened? What if you lose that job? What if this happened, you know? And she was thinking about it, and I got kind of mad. I'm like, what, you don't believe in the nigga? I ain't gonna never fall off.
Right.
So I said, you know what? We gonna go get us something else. We walking through the neighborhood. She see the crib that we've been in now, raised all our kids in.
Damn.
She say, let's get that right there because if the stuff you got going on don't work, I can afford to pay for this still.
Wow, that's
You know what, dog? I'm gonna tell you
love.
something. A year and a half later, that's when the economy fell through. Niggas, remember when niggas start losing their houses? What was that, like 2007, 2008?
Yeah,
Everybody started losing their houses and everything. I got fired from the publishing company I was working for. All my stuff overseas dried up. And it was like, that money I thought I had in the bank started going like
Started
this.
dwindling.
Because the lifestyle I was living, bro, man, I was going to Maestro's every night. I'm going to the, what's this one in Beverly Hills? It ain't the Cheesecake Factory. It's the Macaroni Grill, I think, or whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm there every night eating, dog. That's just on a regular.
Damn, yeah.
I never got into that lifestyle.
I did, dog, and I'm gonna tell you why.
You said that on the
I'm gonna
other
tell
show.
you
I was
why.
watching one of your shows.
Yeah, I never got into that
I'm
lifestyle.
gonna tell you what happens, man. Hey, I wasn't into it either because my wife was a real humble woman, right? The publishing people I was working with,
They doing that.
they doing that all the time. So I got into the habit just thinking like,
going.
you know what, I'm gonna go over here and eat. And you start doing that, man, you feel like an idiot because when you don't have it coming in consistently no more, you look and see all that paper you blowing. Man, I went and spent $16,000 in one day. I went and did this and I was king of the floss.
I think because coming from where I came from and how I grew up and, you know, moms and pops getting divorced and then us having to, you know, live in, you know, sort of poverty. Moms worked every day.
Right.
We never went hungry. We never went, but, you know, shit. Lights might have got cut off for a couple of hours or, you know, or, you know, she might have had to go, you know, flip a little, do something, you know, put dinner on the table. But, you know, like I said, we wasn't having motherfucking ribeye steaks like a nigga can eat right now or shit like that.
Would y'all say
going to McDonald's was a privilege.
Let me ask you this,
like that.
now, I'm a lot more wiser now, you know what I'm saying? Because our tomorrows, you know, you can't overlook your tomorrows. They gonna hit you with it. So you gotta start being smart about stuff that you do, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, man, that your kids, that you've been able to keep your kids grounded through you getting a windfall like that?
Man, you know what?
Because they hear about it, dog, and they know, man,
my kids is spoiled too. So you know what I'm saying? You know, it was tough for me. You know what I mean? Because that when you like they don't understand. Like I took a lot of money and put money in the CDs. Like I put a lot of my money in the CDs because I knew, nigga, you ain't had no money in a while. You been, you know what I'm saying?
And she told me you messed with the trucks too.
Crazy, and I had to. I bought like 3 trucks. You feel me? So I was doing that. I bought 3 trucks. I put money in the CDs. Like I did it to where I knew what I was gonna do with the money because I hadn't had money in so long. And I was staying with my baby mom, and she was, man, she used to be like take a nigga through bullshit like hell with money. You know what I'm saying?
Wanted it every day.
I'm with her money when she was hold me down at first, but she was to try to treat a nigga like shit with money. So I you know, I knew how I felt about her and what I wanted to do, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just put this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it I had put up, invested, and then, you know, you going through shit. When I got them trucks, bro, them trucks is that's an everyday hustle. Like, you don't know, bro. You got
somebody else
drivers, and oh my God, bro, I went through hell with them trucks. You know what I'm saying? To where this thing was hitting people, and I'm getting sued. To where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just gracefully bow out because it was so much, you know what I'm saying, overhead, you know what I mean? I made a lot of money in my first year, I will say that.
Well,
I made my first year, I made about 300, like 300,000.
My brother-in-law was into that. They make good money.
They make great money, but it's a lot you got to put into it.
They was making the 300s and the 500s every year, but what happened was it started getting so expensive.
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm
you had
saying.
people across the border.
Exactly.
Oh, I'll do this for 20 cents a mile.
You feel what I'm saying? Exactly.
And you like, how do they get that
you
done
fighting,
over there?
yeah,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
fighting with,
that.
yeah.
Like, I'm paying my driver this and that, and I'm doing this. I'm gonna tell you what happened to my one. I'm gonna tell you when the one homie got done. He was doing good, man. When his driver called him from Memphis, Tennessee, and said, "Man, I think my girl cheating on me." So he wondering like, "What is you okay?" And like, what do you want me to do?
It's over with,
man.
I mean, it's over with.
That nigga, he said, "Man, your truck is on the side of the freeway, and it's on the overpass. I'm walking to the thing right now to get me a taxi, and I'm going to the airport. My woman cheating on me with my brother doing this." And he said he couldn't believe it, so he got to get up out of what he doing. Man. And keep in mind, he driving another truck, so now he got to try to figure out how do I go out there, and I got to try. Not only do I do that, but I still got to deliver this load.
I still got to deliver.
Probably have to deliver the load for free now because it's not gonna be there at the time. Let's go, but I got to go do it, or they're not gonna give me the load the next month.
Bro, that just gave me a headache thinking about it because that's what I was going through. Dude bringing this girl with him on the runs, and they getting into arguments and fighting. He hit somebody, don't tell me about it, and then it's all coming back on me. You know what I'm saying? It's my money. I didn't spend the money to get all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of was just like, you know what, I'm done. But what the thing, the easier thing to do, you know what I mean, where you can kind of still work the trucks is do the dirt, because now you got the trucks or whatever, and you get somebody, they don't gotta leave. You know what I'm saying?
With the dirt, you get the Class B, right?
Dirt. Yeah, something depending on what truck you drive.
That's one of my homeboys do it. Bought him one of them dirt haulers.
They make money, bro.
And nigga, he was everywhere. Nigga, he was at the
trash
airport.
pickups.
He was at the airport.
They get to
when
go
they was
home at the
building
end of the
SoFi, he was up there.
See what I'm saying?
When they was doing the Intuit Dome, he was up there. All the little construction shit you see on the side of the freeway at night when they was, nigga, he in his own truck.
And he driving.
Yeah.
That's how you make
the crazy shit is he know niggas that got their own trucks, and once he get in, all he got to do is put in the good word, and they hiring them.
Yeah, see, what my best friends do, my best friend drive. Yeah, he got his own
dirt
truck.
haulers,
His thing, you know what I'm saying? He every day grinding, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do, but you want to do it yourself. But it's also good, you know, you get another one, and because they get the driver get to go home at the end of the night.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not
he
like
get to go home. Yeah,
go home. It's not like your boy. You ain't gotta worry about that.
That nigga,
you know my boy
nigga in Minnesota. Nigga that called you, nigga. I left your truck in Minnesota, dude.
Nigga,
I'm
like,
finna
what?
jump on the plane and head back to LA.
I've been there, bro. I really been there.
I guess is send him some pictures on his phone of her doing whatever it is, and she giving this dude sloppy toppy and everything.
Wow!
Oh my God, I gotta go.
I'm ready to kill somebody.
This nigga said, "Oh my God, I gotta go." Okay, so nigga, why not just drive the truck straight there? Why you park the truck at the truck stop?
Driving,
because I'm gonna tell you something.
You got time to think and everything. You got to think this shit.
Exactly. That nigga like, no, I got to get home now.
Exactly.
This is what cats don't think. You about to have to get you a whole new lifestyle. If you don't kick her out, I don't know his situation, if he got kids with her, whatever. But you have to get you a place. You need this job.
You need this job, bro. Why would you do that?
My run, and I'm gonna handle that when I get back to the crib.
Ain't nothing. That's it. She already giving the sloppy top.
Like
she still gets what she still giving that dude
head. Yeah, now you finna stop your income. You gonna stop your income, get fired, probably not get hired by another company, because once they find out, nigga, you left a truck abandoned.
Nobody messing with
you. So you finna do all that because, nigga, if she was blowing them, if she blowing them down, she was blowing them when you wasn't driving the truck.
It ain't just start, nigga.
Like,
they been doing.
That's why she sent you the picture. She wants.
That's why I'm tired of you here.
While you been on the road going across country, nigga. I've been slot. Okay, so that's what you gonna do. Okay, cool.
Okay,
I'm gonna handle this when I get back home.
Exactly.
I'm not finna go lead a truck and jump on the plane just to rush back home in 4-5 hours.
You gonna be still giving sloppy top.
Exactly. It's still going on.
That's the thing, because I guess when dude got back, the girl don't left with whoever nigga she was with.
So now you
get out of here. Ain't even there.
You think I'm finna stay here and let you ram a semi up my ass, nigga? Nah, I'm out of this bitch.
Next time he saw her, it was in court.
Wow.
Nigga, I'm out of this.
It's in court. I'm going, and he had to ship her off, I think, but.
Oh, no.
Because you know California.
Married?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it. That's it. That's why.
California is one of them states, dog, to where it's a no-fault state.
Exactly.
So your girl can go out and do whatever. She can go
She
let the whole
she
people
finna get
Popeyes run
50%.
her. She gonna get half.
She gonna get half. That's
Yeah, I am.
California.
I said, if I ever get married, it will not be.
We got irreconcilable
It will not be in the
differences
U.S.
or whatever. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
If she's married to you, she's still getting half. And
That's crazy. I didn't work my ass off. Went to jail for this shit, and you get half of my shit.
nigga, I'm 3,000 miles away, nigga, in the bed of a truck, and somebody at my house in the living room getting topped off.
And it just gave him time. He probably got to playing all kind of sad music and
Right.
stuff, man, on the front.
My nigga was at home. He was top dog at home.
I said, nigga, just turn on George Clinton the whole way home. Don't listen to nothing
You
but
know what
George.
happened probably? He probably was driving that Hall Note song, came on, She's Gone.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
She's Gone.
That nigga out there,
songs that they
lonely on the road.
Hell yeah,
That
nigga out there
lonely.
sad.
They call it the
That's
long,
that's
lonely
That's
highway.
why homeboy used to take his girl with him. He like, fuck that shit. I am not coming back home. I'm not gonna be all the way in fucking Virginia somewhere dropping off some motherfucking beer cans and shit. And nigga, my girl, and then she fucking with him because you can't even get home right now.
You can't
So
get
then
home.
I'm about to sit up. I'm about to make this nigga spaghetti dinner, nigga,
At
with
your house.
with the French rolls with it, nigga.
With the French
Nigga
roll.
eating spaghetti with the French rolls and a glass of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, see, that's
Yo,
crazy.
bro, and you know what, though?
That's how I go, though.
The homie is doing this now, though. He wound up selling them other 2 trucks, and I think he working for Walmart or something now. He said, man, I'm home every week. He said, I'm
See,
home
yeah,
every
that's what I
weekend.
said, yeah.
He said, I'm home every weekend. He said, my money ain't too much different, to be real with you. You know, I had to give up some stuff, you know.
Yeah. He drive himself.
Yeah, he drive himself.
Okay. See, yeah,
and he said, man,
that's
it's just a
basically
peace of mind.
Yeah, that's how you gotta attack that. I feel like you have to have your.
Yeah, you have a that's a different man. You be on that road. It's
take a different type
shit.
of.
It's just like nigga being on the road as an entertainer.
Yeah.
Home life gets, you know, if it ain't strong, it gets shattered. You got to go out on the road fucking 3 and 4 and 5 times a month, and then you come back. You got what, a weekend or 2 at home, and then you back out on the road, nigga. Shit, I know back in the days, nigga, I used to be gone every week.
Damn.
Be going out to getting that money.
When I'm talking about yeah, it's cool, but then like you said, when you got kids and shit, it kind of
Yeah, your priorities change.
yeah, it kind of, you know, that's why kind of like with the situation with Quran, when I got a chance to go fuck that, I just started going fuck that. You get me? My daughters, you know, moms was there, you know, blah blah. But when you know, I think when you have a son, you know, fathers are really important with trying to, you know, raise the young men. So they don't fall victim to situations we had to fall victim
Yeah, and
to.
I think all of us, man, even on the subconscious level, try to outdo the job that our pops might have did for us. Like my pops not a bad dude, but I tried to
not to say that
him.
my pops was a bad dude, but it was just that at the time, you know, mid 70s, early 80s, it wasn't the opportunities to, you know, leave the hood. You get me?
Yeah.
Our parents didn't have that. My parents didn't have the luxury of moving to Corona where, you know, you ain't heard about gangs and everything is about sports and the kids and activities and all of that.
All the homies
We didn't have that.
All the
You
homies
get
that
me?
moved out that way, dog.
When my parents got divorced, nigga, we was in Compton.
Damn.
Moms don't have the ability to go, well, you know, we living on the block where, nigga, they drive by shooting. Niggas is selling sherm down the street. Nigga, and the essays is, nigga, we got essays and niggas on the same corner from different gangs.
Damn.
Nigga, and nigga, back in the mid 80s, niggas was doing drive-bys, nigga, like it was the ice cream truck coming through the neighborhood. Nigga, I'm talking about every other night.
Oh, dog, it was mainly, it was the Terror Dome in L.A., dog.
So, you know,
was the
we didn't
Terror
have that
Dome.
luxury. You get me? We didn't have that luxury of going, oh, we're going to move to Cerritos, or we're going to move to fucking, you know, 30 miles up the freeway and
We
shit.
didn't have that.
You know
We
what I
was in
used
the
to
hood.
trip out, man, when I first came to California in '88, right? I used to have homeboys that was like from Watts or certain parts of South Central, and they had come like to Long Beach City College, right? you know, play football, and we would go to the Lakewood Mall or something. They would be like in amazement, and you'd be like, "Man, you
Never
ain't
left
been
the
before."
hood.
They'd be like, "Man, I ain't never been outside of."
Yeah.
never been
You didn't
outside
fit me. Shit, as a local nigga representing the hood and want to never left the neighborhood. You didn't go we didn't go places. As maybe a
Just
kid,
think all that shit 10 minutes apart.
as a kid, every now and then, your parents might try to take you to the beach or y'all go have a, family shit at the park or some shit. But once the gangbanging came into play, nigga, I didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Everywhere was a war zone. Everywhere was a different neighborhood. Nigga, just leaving the hood, going to my crib where I lived in Compton, you passing through 6 different neighborhoods.
That's crazy.
That's
Let me ask you this:
6 different neighborhoods you passing through just to get to the
get to the
crib.
crib.
You damn
That's
right.
Like, let me ask you this: like in San Diego, I know you from Lincoln Park, right?
Yeah.
What's the closest Crip neighborhood to y'all?
Neighborhood Crips.
Neighborhood Crips. Did y'all have funk with them?
You know what? It's crazy, right? Because
everybody don't beat.
mean-
All Crip and Blood gangs don't have.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course the beef was there.
Right.
We didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just beef with Skyline. Like in my area, like of course you got homies that had beef with Crips. I never beef with none. I never beef with nobody from neighborhood myself. Like I always had beef with people from Skyline. You know what I'm saying? I was like basically we was always bumping heads because we go to, you know what I'm saying, same schools.
Yeah, that was y'all
We
that
never
was
even-
y'all heritage.
Exactly.
Like,
That's where it
we
came
didn't
from. So-
we didn't beef with
So
you
Mitch
get
them,
me?
yeah, Mitch-
We gonna beef with them.
Exactly. Mitch and them had something with them niggas, and then it just trickled down to us. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we was just boom, 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 going at it. Like we would go to parties. I didn't see no Crips at no parties.
So Mitch is
party
like
with the Crips.
so Mitch is like the big homie in the hood.
Yeah, Mitch is like, man. As far as my generation go, Mitch was like, he was the nigga to look up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything you did, you wanted Mitchie Slick to notice.
Yeah,
you
Mitchie
type
always had that name.
shit. Yeah, nah, for
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
He definitely is.
The homies like
Yeah.
the upper echelon B dogs like the Tony Lanes when he was out there and all that.
Yeah.
They used to fuck with him.
Yeah.
That's how when I first started
Mitch
hearing
was-
his name.
That's
bro,
what I used to tell niggas.
Yeah, he was coming to this motherfucker by
San
himself.
Diego
bro. Yeah.
was a place that had a history of funking.
Most definitely.
So, you didn't get, like you said, it was very thin line for San Diego to come up to LA and
Yeah,
fuck it. It was very
exactly.
thin line for us to go to
down that way,
because
huh?
we knew what it was.
Exactly.
Shit.
San Diego was with the business too.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
The Lake Park.
When we had Mitchie on, I used to tell him, nigga, niggas used to be like, hey, you do a show down here? I'd be like, nigga, you can come down there and get the fuck up out of there.
And knock it out and leave.
Nigga, please.
Go out there, man.
Yeah.
Nigga, you feel it like,
Dogs
nigga,
up
Yeah,
there.
that's out of bounds, man. You gotta be very like,
It's definitely a B-Dog city.
oh,
but
definitely.
The Crips
We
are
already
definitely,
knew that.
the Crips are definitely in representation though. You gonna see them niggas, man. Like,
And I
for real,
forget
for
who it
real.
was that told me, the homies. He said, "Steele, I went out there and they was just hit me up. I never seen so many
It's a
dudes
lot.
hit me up.
It's
with
a lot of
blood."
it's a lot of
Yeah,
bloods out
yeah,
there.
I
It's
was
definitely
just
a lot of
thinking,
blood. It's a
but he
blood
said-
city for
but
sure.
the thing he said they did all that, but rock with them.
Yeah, no, for
With
real.
'em.
For real.
I've been to plenty places.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
me? It be B-Dog affiliated, but
They gonna fuck
nigga,
with
they
you.
hear what they
Yeah.
nigga,
Niggas gonna rock with you.
that
in San Diego,
that
bro.
nigga saying that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Like that's why
Yeah,
I
nigga
tell
talking
you.
that.
we
What?
never-
Nigga, it is like you like
I,
God down
I
there.
never
nigga, like, yeah, you wanted
I
them niggas.
never wanted to unease niggas with my music.
Yeah, you like one of them.
You didn't hear a lot of cripping.
Yeah.
You didn't hear no cripping on my shit.
you was like,
you
come on,
just
man.
if you knew, you knew. Like
Sure.
niggas who they know, they know.
on, man. Yo-
So I didn't want to I didn't want to alienate niggas.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give a fuck if you was wearing a red, green, purple, or blue rag.
And I can say that
You going through what I'm talking about. I don't give a
straight
fuck.
up.
You know the crazy part
Nigga,
about
straight
what
up.
I'm
I saw
saying?
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I never knew what
You going
MC Eiht
through
was from.
drive-bys?
I never knew where
know
MC Eiht
you
was
niggas
from.
down there doing drive-bys, nigga.
It wasn't like listening to
Nigga,
Snoop.
one
You know what I'm
time-
saying? You knew he was a Crip. You
Yeah.
Eiht is like just dope rap.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what,
tell
though?
you I'm
The thing
like
about it-
Yeah.
you'll figure it out for
Nigga.
yourself, and then I'm just
That
finna
part.
make you feel good to be a hood
On my,
nigga.
on
Think
my
about it.
mama
my
life,
shit.
nigga.
I don't
Fucked
think
up
it was
childhood
until
is
Snoop
about to-
Dogg
Nigga, that was my
really started-
shit, nigga.
I don't think it was until Snoop came that they really started talking
Crippin',
about, you know, people
crippin',
started being
huh?
open about where they was from. You know,
Yeah.
Quickest started doing it, but he was one of the only ones.
I had a fear of not getting my records out because I was fucking with Sony. You get me? I wasn't fucking with an independent label anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
I was fucking with Michael Jackson, Sade, Pearl Jam was on this label. I didn't want to be
That's
like,
crazy.
I didn't want to be like, man, if I get to talking about the hood and Crip this and Crip that, them niggas ain't gonna want to play my
They
records.
might not want to put your record out.
And they don't want to put my
They
record
already
out,
gave you the
so
double the double sticker.
that's right. So I never,
The double parental
Okay, two of them?
yeah, I never. That's why I never, you know, hey, we Crips over here, or we whatever. I'm just gonna tell you the tales, man.
I'm gonna just tell you the
I'm gonna
tales.
just tell you the tales.
Them motherfucking tales
Because
was
if
like
you a
everybody was going.
you a gang banging ass nigga,
Yeah, you gonna understand.
You going through this shit right here.
Yeah, you
I
gonna
don't give a
understand
fuck.
this shit.
I don't give a
You
fuck.
gonna understand this shit. Now, everything I love, them was some of the first raps I ever
These records right
memorized
here,
was them
these
raps.
records
nigga.
right here is no color lines. That's what I do.
That's how Mitch
These
was
no
too.
color lines.
Mitch
right
was
here.
like that. That nigga used to get mad when we'd say like, you know, he first started bringing us to L.A. Right, and you know we in the hood, and we ain't left the hood. So you start taking us up here, we blood.
Oh yeah,
blood.
it happens.
Yeah,
it
nigga,
happens.
y'all gonna fuck it up. We ain't gonna be able to get on. He was on the
Same
same
shit
on
when I
everything.
used to
He
put
be
niggas on the
this-
tour.
Yeah,
Fresh off, nigga, I'll take the tour bus, pull up in the hood right across the street from the park and say, nigga, we headed out of town. Who coming?
Damn.
20 niggas jump on the bus and we going places. Niggas be cug, and I'd be like, nigga, chill out.
Hell yeah.
Chill out.
That's how.
you
He
just
was
took
definitely
your
the
hood
same way.
Man, I did a show up in Frisco, nigga, and I think I took about 30 niggas with me.
Damn.
I pulled the tour bus into the hood, nigga. We got a park in the hood. I pulled the tour bus into the park and just sat there and said, nigga, I got a show tonight up north.
coming?
And I was
Who
like,
coming?
How old was you when you did that? You was asking for a lawsuit.
I was probably about 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
Still going to the
still
hood
turned that
every
nigga.
day.
He still
I was
turned that
still-
22.
I didn't give a fuck. I was on probably my third album, and I was
Damn.
still going to the hood every day.
Hell yeah.
There was nothing else to do. I'd never been nowhere. Like I said, we took family vacations to Mississippi, but other than that, I didn't go nowhere. So I didn't hang around nothing but the home. Even when I was rapping to the highest of the high, I was still in the hood.
Menace to society.
That's crazy.
Still in the hood. I was leaving the movie set, going to the hood.
Damn.
That's crazy.
This nigga's the biggest person in the world to
I
be
didn't-
at this time.
I didn't even-
See
I'm
MC
gonna tell you something,
Eiht.
But see, I never,
What
and I
the
keep
fuck?
telling these niggas, I never felt like that.
And
Even though I was making,
tell you
I was
something,
making records, I was on BET, I was
Yeah.
at Source Awards.
That's crazy.
And
I'ma tell you
nigga,
something,
when I
Tommy.
got off that plane or that bus and
still
got
in
back
the
to
hood.
LA, I had, when I first moved to Corona, I was driving to Compton every day.
Hey,
Man, I
Tommy,
had a big ass house in Corona, and I would go to Compton, and I would post up at a motherfucking house for 2 or 3 days. And I'd even go home.
bullshit like that, man.
That's how the motherfucking dog pound came and took my dogs, nigga, because nobody had seen me for like a week. Nigga, I was staying in Compton.
Yeah, this nigga. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh shit.
So, and I don't told this story a couple of times. I always laugh because I'm in the Lakewood Mall, right?
Right.
And this one, the Lakewood Mall had everybody's hood coming there. You get
Oh, yeah, we used to be cracking at Lakewood Mall.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm in the Lakewood Mall. I'm with Maria. We walking down the thing, and I say that nigga look like MC Eiht over there. I said, but that wouldn't be him. He wouldn't be walking. And this is, I think this was music to drive-bys out, my
Give a
nigga.
fuck. I ain't
And
go
I'm like,
nowhere else.
whoa.
Still going to spot,
Now,
the
keep in
same
mind,
spot.
Lakewood Mall is the most hood mall it is. It ain't super hood.
Like going to Plaza
But
Bonita.
go see
niggas
some
started
everybody-
turning the Lakewood Mall
Yeah.
into like, because the swap meets was just, it just wasn't.
Cerritos
it
didn't
no more.
have all that shit. You go to Cerritos.
Cerritos
Mall,
was too fancy for
Cerritos
niggas.
Mall, you go
Lakewood
there.
was like the nigga mall.
Yeah.
That's
Plaza
where you,
Bonita.
yes.
It's like-
So I'm walking down the thing, right? And of course, I didn't say nothing to him.
Right.
I'm like, that's MC Eiht. And this nigga, you know how he walk, he just
Yeah.
thing like this. I'm like, man, what the hell is that nigga doing at the Lakewood Mall? Why he ain't at the big mall somewhere, just balling?
And go nowhere,
hood
man. I
nigga
was
for
still in the
real.
hood.
Damn, bro,
Nigga,
say he
the
going from
Desert Eagle in the trunk, and I just, nigga, that's it.
same thing.
And
If
if-
it's going,
MC
whatever
Eiht
it's
like a
gonna be,
motherfucker,
that's what
nigga.
it's gonna be.
Man, if I'm not
Pistol in the
mistaken,
trunk, nigga,
That's
fuck it.
he had
crazy.
some khakis on and like a football jersey or something.
That's all. I
And a
was
baseball cap.
still a
Like a
Damn.
gangbanger. I was like, damn.
The fuck? Like,
It
nigga,
took
MC
it
Eiht.
took for one of the homies to go, don't come over here no more.
Damn.
That's what it took. Because I was still going over there. I didn't give a fuck because that's what I knew.
And you know what's crazy?
That was my life. That was my life. That was my life. Even, you know, with rapping and starting to rap and movies and all that, my life was the neighborhood.
for
Because
sure.
that's all. That's what made.
Right.
That what made me feel good about being
everything that I'm doing now.
being who I was claiming the
come to the
neighborhood. That was it.
You don't know. It's
You know what the
take a
crazy
different
part
type of nigga, man, and understand that.
You know what the crazy part about that shit is, dog? Your homie probably was giving you that jewel, because I guarantee you, you should go in the hood to show love. I guarantee you
niggas,
some
yeah.
niggas in the hood thinking,
Hey,
he coming down here to floss on us every day.
Well, I didn't look at it like
This
that.
wrong.
No, not you.
And of
You ain't
course,
looking at it like
no,
that.
I
There's some
didn't. Be,
niggas over
but of
there.
course
Niggas
that
that look
because
like that, yeah.
it's I don't know. Like I said, sometimes it's just natural for a nigga to be jealous of another nigga, and I don't know why. Especially when we call ourselves companions or affiliates or friends, it just happens, and especially when you come from the neighborhood and. Man, this nigga was us yesterday, and now he pulling up. This nigga pulling up in a $100,000 car. You get me? I didn't look at that shit as flossing or negative. I just looked at nigga. I went to Texas. I saw Scarface with a $100,000 BMW. I came home and said, I'm finna go get me one of them.
Real shit.
And it wasn't like I was like trying to, oh nigga, I'm finna go over here and ball on niggas. I was just like, nigga, that's what the rappers is driving.
yeah, for real.
Hell
Easy
yeah.
had one, Scarface had one, so I felt like, well,
Everybody
shit,
had
I'm a
one.
rapper, nigga. I
Everybody
gotta
was
go
on
buy
top,
me
had
a
one of them
rapper
motherfuckers.
car.
Shit,
So I
hell
went and bought
yeah.
me a BMW.
yeah.
Nigga, I went to Chicago and saw the homie and them driving around 500, 600 Benzes. I was like, oh, I'm finna go home and get one of them. But where did I go when I got it?
To the
I
hood.
went straight to the hood. You get me?
Nigga, that's all
niggas
I know.
Niggas was buying dually. Remember the dualies with the big hips on them?
Come on, man.
Nigga, I'm gonna go buy me a dually.
And that's what it was. Them niggas.
And jumped in the dually. And the first place I was at was just riding through Compton. I was just all through Compton.
I think that's every hood nigga,
Nigga,
bro.
I was just in Compton. Nigga,
Nigga,
what?
go through
Nigga,
Compton,
nigga,
nigga.
I wasn't
nigga,
trying to
please.
hide sign or nothing, but man, you know, we could come to the end of the show right now.
Right.
I think it was important, man, for you to get on here and tell that story, man.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
again,
I had to. I needed to.
you know, information rules the nation.
That part.
Yeah, definitely. We need
Can't do better if
to.
you don't know better.
And then that's what I always say. We try to stick to the element of
Definitely.
Gangster Chronicles. Our show is not meant to, you know, be highly celebrity type of fucking.
That talk.
Or let's go get Jay-Z
That
or let's
part,
go
yeah.
get motherfucking so and so.
Right,
We
Gangster
try to
Chronicles.
stick to, you know, homies who have come from our walk of life.
Definitely.
And then, you know, can be informative to niggas about this street shit, and that, you know, serious shit happens, but you can still come out on the other end without shit all on you,
That
like
part.
they try to
Man.
like they try to affiliate and stain us with.
Yeah, for real.
Gangbangers, you come from the hood, you're non-educated and ain't smart, and it's a gang of smart motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Gang of smart
You know what's
niggas.
funny, man? You obviously really good with money too, bro, because the one thing you a rapper.
I'm a fuck up too, though. I didn't fuck some money up, but I fucked so much money up that I knew. Okay, look,
It teaches you for the next time.
man, yeah, because like I said, I was a young nigga. I probably was 18, 19 with a real, you know what I'm saying, a real check. Like, I was
Exactly.
getting back. So I knew, nigga, you didn't fucked all this money off before, so just go lock it all up to where you can't even, I can get to it, but if I get to it, I'm gonna fuck it up. So
Yeah.
let it sit, you know what I'm saying?
One thing I didn't hear you say, you didn't go out, because you a rapper, dog.
Most definitely.
You didn't go out and start no record label.
No, I was already rap. I already had my shit. You know, I was part of Mitch's Wrong Kind Records. At one
So you was
point in
on
time.
Wrong Kind,
I was on Wrong Kind. We had, you know what I'm saying, had a little falling out, misunderstanding. He went and did him, I went and did my own thing. So I just rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, and then I got with Glasses. I started working with Glasses. G put me up on shit. So like I said, I was just rapping, bro. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
say it, man. Glasses Malone don't put so many.
That nigga's he's a different.
dog.
You know how look how all the people that's popping from the label at that time. You had Head. You had Head was over there. K-Boy was over there.
Yeah, K-Boy.
Mac, you know what I'm saying? It was so many people,
And-
whatchamacallit, Pun, you know what I'm
and-
saying?
and-
We had so many people over there at the
I'm
time.
gonna tell you, Pun doing a lot of stuff.
Come
in the
on,
game
bro,
now.
everybody.
He got the homies back on Fig, cracking
Back on
and all
Fig,
that now.
all that,
But
yeah.
Pun came through. Glasses gave him
That's
his
what I'm.
first
That's
shot.
what I'm. He
The A&R
he was-
album.
and-
Glasses gave him his first shot.
He was A&R. He was our A&R when we was over there. He A&R me and Tiny B's first album. You know what I'm saying? He was doing our thing. That's how I got so, you know what I'm saying,
Shout out to the
intertwined
homie
with.
Pun.
Shout out to my nigga. That's Big Bro. That's how I got
Ace
so
Boy
intertwined
Pun.
with.
Shout out my nigga. That's
Coming to
Lil Bro
LA,
right there.
bro. Oh yeah. Oh no, shit. That's how I got so, you know, intertwined in LA, but coming with them, coming with Glasses, and you know what I'm saying. From there, I just started moving around myself. You know what I'm saying, Iceberg and 211. You know what I'm saying. It was my niggas. I was them niggas every day. You know what I'm saying. Shouts to G
definitely reap
Rico.
the benefit of that, man.
Yeah, what?
Because I'm gonna
Glasses,
tell
man,
you,
he
could
different.
get some niggas on the phone. I'd be like, I didn't know you.
Bro, anybody.
And he be just nonchalant, man. I was over at Dre's house
Man.
last night, and we did this, that.
Man, I'm talking to whatchamacallit, Killer Mike when I first get home from jail. I'm talking to Killer Mike, and he like us. I'm just asking me about people I know. I'm like, I brought up Glasses, and they be like, Glasses? Oh, that's my boy. Hey man, matter of fact, and invited me out to his spot. Come through. You know what I'm saying? Off of Glasses. I just said, yeah,
Shout out
my
to
big
Mike.
brother
That's how
Glasses.
Mike is, though.
Man, yeah, big yeah. Shout out to Killer Mike too. You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Welcome home, Tiny Lime. My boy just came home from doing 22, 23 years. You know what I'm saying? He back on the brick. Shout out Tiny Lime, man. Welcome home, brother.
Yeah,
You know,
all these platforms out
Yeah.
here. Y'all need to have this, man. We need
on,
to get
man.
that information, man.
Yeah, we
about
need to
that
know.
182.5.
182.5 is still, and it's still on the book. So
We
you know
got
what
to
I'm
get that
saying?
information about that
Yeah,
out there. We need to know about that stuff.
Yeah, we need to be.
Because see, the way they phrase stuff when you voting for stuff, if you don't know no better, you
Man,
go in there be marking yes on some
Opposition
shit.
21 because you're not looking at what's
And
going
getting
on and
people
them things.
and
Yeah.
sending your people to jail, be
That
dooming your own
part, yeah,
kids.
That's what they did to Proposition 21 was basically saying they wanted to be tougher on juveniles. And people were thinking, oh, okay, yeah, let's be tougher on juveniles. Knowing you got this, you got this you got this penal code that's covered up in there where it's saying basically we're gonna take all you niggas
That's
to
some
jail.
scandalous ass stuff, man.
It was scandalous, bro. Like for real. Like that was like, bro, look y'all how wide you can cast that net.
They
Hell
like,
yeah.
we're trying to get rid of. They was trying to stack up the juveniles, man. They was trying to get us early, man.
And if I would have took that, if I would have took that deal, bro, every rapper on the West Coast, bro, would have been through for it. They would have been coming to snatch niggas up. You documenting you a gang, and you rap, all these niggas would have been going to jail, bro. Real shit. I
yeah.
put this shit on my back. I was like, and I wasn't thinking that at the time. Let me rephrase that. I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand up for hip hop. I'm standing up for my sons.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And your son,
sure.
and your son,
Definitely.
and that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with music for me, and everything to do with our kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So where can the folks touch you on the shoulder at, bro?
Oh man, Instagram. What's my Instagram? Tiny_do TINY_DOO1 on Instagram. That's all I really be on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, touch me there, man. Check me out, man. I got a lot of good stuff going on.
Yes,
Sure,
indeed.
y'all make sure y'all tap in with the homie, man.
Man, thank you guys for having me, man.
Oh, for sure.
all
Anytime,
official.
dog. We
Legends,
gonna do
man.
it again, man.
Yeah, that. Come
And
on,
we
man.
out of here. See y'all next
Yeah.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.